in Baton Rouge. And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So, of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
I'm Christine Lisi. The NCAA doled out discipline to the Michigan football program in the sign-stealing case connected to former staffer Connor Stalions. Among the punishment, significant fine, expected to be more than $20 million from the loss of postseason football revenue the next 2 years. Head coach Sharon Moore, additional 1-game suspension for 2026, on top of the self-imposed 2-game suspension from the school for this season. No postseason ban. Was the punishment enough? ESPN senior writer Dan Wetzel.
No matter how much people wanted to say, hey, Harbaugh had to know, Sharon Moore had to know, the whole staff had to know, the NCAA was never able to prove that anyone knew other than Connor Stallion or a few people very close to Connor Stallion. There aren't incriminating text messages or meetings or documents or even testimony that suggests it goes up the ladder.
Dan Wetzel on Joe and Q. MLB leading Brewers seek a 13th straight win tonight when they take on the Reds. NFL Jaguars receiver, cornerback Travis Hunter, the number 2 overall pick, uncertain for Sunday's preseason game because of an upper body injury.
Hey, it's your resident Super Bowl champ, Chris Candy. Coming on Monday, Bo Nix led the Broncos to the playoffs in year 1, but what should we expect in year 2 from him? It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio.
Let's ride!
And off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. It's AFR, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
This is Shaq O'Neal, and I hate Matt.
Paul O'Neal.
They're chanting Paul O'Neal's name.
Londra Villarreal. And Mr. Toby Tomplake. All right, we're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there and make it a good one. Tigers are back on the practice field. Saints are flying home from L.A. Theriot in 1 hour. Let us begin as we do every single day.
It's time to pop the top on another edition of AFR with Bud Light. Drink easy.
I just opened Twitter. There's a tweet from @Luke Mitchell. Matt Moscona didn't have to go scorched earth on these dudes. Paul, you can't pull this up, can you? Oh, well, doggone it. He took a picture of his television. This is my Locked on LSU episode today, and he got a nice screen grab. Alondra, you can't see that either, can you? God dog it. We got to fix this thing where y'all can see my screen. Anyway, I went scorched earth. I went full-on red-faced scone rant on Locked on LSU, and I recorded this at like 12:20 a.m. And it was all about that Clemson injury from yesterday. Did you hear about this? The offensive lineman, Walker Parks?
I did.
So I don't think many people around here heard about this. I mean, I check the Clemson websites every day to see if there's news. I've done this since like I learned this lesson my very first year on the LSU beat because LSU in 2007 was playing. They opened with State, and second week they're playing Virginia Tech. Ended up being a very important game. I would argue in 2007 that win against Virginia Tech is the thing that, with 2 losses, that was the thing that catapulted LSU back into the championship game. And Virginia Tech had an offensive lineman named Ed Wang. Like everybody Wang Chung tonight? Wang. That was his name, Ed Wang.
Great name.
Not really.
No.
Objectively, a very bad name.
It's actually a hilarious name.
It is a little hilarious. But he's an offensive lineman at Virginia Tech who could probably whip all of us, so I'll just respect it. And dude broke his leg in fall camp, and because I was checking Virginia Tech websites every day, like I had that story, it was a good lesson to learn. Like, pay attention to what the other people are doing. So anyway, we talked about yesterday, Walker Parks was injured, and Walker Parks, if you don't know, is a 6-year offensive lineman from Clemson. And he started for 4. He's played in 52 games, started more than 40, and he was injured. He's been on crutches, and somebody asked Dabo about it yesterday, and Dabo was like, he'll be all right. He gave like a 5-second answer. He'll be all right. Held him, David. He'll be good to go. And the poor chap who's the Clemson reporter, actually, can you look in Jordan's folder from yesterday? I know he pulled that cut at 7 seconds. The poor chap who's the Clemson reporter is so terrified because he gets to stand in the presence of Dabo Swinney. Never mind the fact that he's named after a Flintstone character. And he's just parroting Dabo. You play it, please?
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Can you just pause it real quick?
He'll be good to go.
So he goes.
He can go today.
Dabo says he'll be all right. The second he'll be all right is the reporter. So Dabo goes, he'll be all right, and the reporter goes, he'll be all right. Listen, play it again.
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Like, how scared did you look at Alondra? Like, am I mistaken? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a child who's terrified. He's awestruck that he's in the presence of Dabo Swinney. Probably grew up in Clemson, lifelong Clemson fan, is pumped that he gets to go to press conferences and be in the building near trophies and stuff, but totally missing the point of his job, which is you're covering the team. And here is a starting offensive lineman for the Clemson Tigers, who's a 6th-year player, an all-ACC player, who reportedly was injured in a scrimmage, has been on crutches. Now you're standing 2 feet from Dabo Swinney with an opportunity to ask him the question about this injury. And this is how it goes.
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be good to go. He didn't go today. We held him today, but he'll be all right.
By the way, there's no follow-up. Hey, Alondra, did you go to journalism school?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
If there's an injured, but a report of an injured player, and you ask the coach, Walker Parks injury update, and he goes, it'll be all right. Good to go. But what do you think would be a natural follow-up? What would you ask him?
I would ask him what the timeline looks like.
Timeline? Yeah. How about, I got another one for you.
What the injury was?
What the injury is. Could he be back for LSU? How did the injury happen? Is he on crutches? Lots of very obvious questions, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
Is he wearing a brace?
Brace? Boot?
Yeah.
Lots of really obvious who, what, where, when, why, how questions.
Correct.
What did we get? What did we get from Clemson Kid? What did we get from Clemson Kid? Play it again. Clemson Kid? Play it again. Play it again.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
He'll be all right. He literally parrots Dabo. 7 seconds. That's it. You get 7 seconds. That's it. No, and nobody in that scrum dared to ask a follow-up. Embarrassing. Anyway, this is not how I intended to start the show. I was going to give you a practice report. But I literally opened my Twitter notifications and sat here, opened my computer. The first thing was this thing. It's a picture of me. Paul, can you find that on my Twitter? Just go to the Matt Moscona Twitter notifications. This guy, God bless him, Luke MTCHLL, which I guess is Mitchell. He just omitted the vowels. And it's just a picture of me on his TV and my locked up. By the way, if you love a good red-faced scone, do you love a good red-faced scone rant?
I don't hate them.
You know what does awesome on our social media? There's 2 things above all else that have done awesome over the years on our social media, on the 104.5 ESPN social media. Red-faced scone rants and T-Bob being inappropriate. Yeah?
Yeah.
Those 2 things.
I would say that's probably our most popular.
Those 2 things.
Yeah.
Objective. And T-Bob's gone. A lot of pressure on me to be red-faced scone rant. But I had no intention of doing that, but I went on. So if you're interested in a red-faced scone rant, go listen to or watch Locked on LSU, the episode that published earlier this morning, not the practice report that I published this afternoon, but the episode from this morning where I just went off on the guy. Anyway, whoever, guys, men, women, whoever the reporters are there at Clemson, they're a joke. Give me a break. All right, it's after further review. Did we do the Bud Light Open?
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do my practice report here. Let me break. I'll come back and do my practice report from today. Our show Open Every Day is brought to you by Bud Light. Paulie, did you find that picture? No?
I sent it to your email.
Thank you, Alondra. See, that's why you got to have young techie people around, right? Who know how to go to Twitter and find a photograph.
Try my best.
And can email it. Did you use America Online?
No, I used Outlook.
Okay. You didn't use old Ask Jeeves? You know what that is?
I don't know what Ask Jeeves is, no.
You got it? Paulie knows what Ask Jeeves is. Our show Open Every Day is brought to you by Bud. There. Thank you, Paulie. There it is. Can you zoom in? Is it possible? I don't know if you can on your deal there. That's the guy, the picture the guy sent. It's just me yelling at the screen. There it is. There's me yelling at the screen. This was probably at 12:20 a.m. Drew's sleeping, and I'm yelling in my office. It's one of those things where I didn't intend to be that mad, but the more I talked about it, I worked myself up, and as generally happens, I got myself into a frenzy. I finished. Erica's like, "Are you okay?" I was doing laundry, and I hear you yelling. I'm like, do I need to knock on the door and see if everything's okay in there? It's like, I was just going off on lazy Clemson media who are scared of Dabo Sweeney. The guy's name is Dabo Sweeney. How could you be scared of that guy? All right, Bud Light. Drink easy with the great taste of Bud Light, the official beer of AFR, the official beer of the LSU Tigers. I am told that Monday will be the day that we have the new Bud Light aluminum bottle. I probably shouldn't spill the beans. This one is purple from this past year. The new bottles are not purple. They do. I'll give you a tease. They tie into a great home tradition of LSU football. What do you think that great home tradition of LSU football is? Anybody? Any takers? Guesses?
Gold?
Home tradition.
Oh,
Alondra,
I was
come
not.
on now.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking gold game in my head.
Gold game ain't a great tradition. The
Well,
gold
it's
game's
bad.
a freaking gimmick that they're trying to sit there and sell T-shirts. Now you gonna get me started. Gold game is nothing but a gimmick by LSU to sell gold T-shirts. You got a T-shirt company? Congrats. You're gonna make money for the stupid gold game. Nobody wears gold to Tiger Stadium. What is the home tradition?
White.
Thank you, Alondra. I just gave you a little.
Look, I am not that kid
What kid?
that just mocked Dabo.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
No, facts. That kid.
Don't take it out on me.
No, I know.
I'm just kidding. But it was white.
White,
Yeah.
yes. Maybe a little tease there for you. Monday, we should have the new aluminum bottles, Bud Light aluminum bottles here on the set. Drink easy with the great taste of Bud Light, the official beer of AFR, the official beer of the Tigers, official beer of the New Orleans Saints. All right, y'all, it is after further review. Let me knock out a quick break, okay? Friday shows are brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar. By the way, reminder, Bocock Brothers have their LSU Baseball National Championship cigars. The line has been released. They have them at Don Juan. So if you're interested in buying the Bocock Brothers LSU Baseball National Championship cigars, they've got them at Don Juan. So get on by today and pick up your sticks over at Don Juan Cigar Bar. Quick break. We'll come back. I will get to my practice report from today next on AFR.
After further review.
Sunday afternoon, after the Saints play, I'm going to take a little drive down Airline Highway in Gonzales, actually in Prairieville, to Duplessis Builders. And may very well be doing a little NIL shoot that may or may not involve a cold plunge with me and some athletes. How do you think that's going to go? I cannot wait for this. Duplessis, look, has been awesome. Derek's an LSU alum, loves the Tigers. He's done some amazing NIL deals in the past. Of course, last year with our buddy, the late Kyron Lacey, Harlem Berry, during baseball season with Jacob Myers, and now new football season. There's a new crop of NIL deals with the Tigers that Duplessis is doing, And I can't wait to be a part of that. I'm a very, very small part of that, but excited to bring you a lot of that content as well. We're going to go shoot some of it. Rumor has it there's a cold plunge involved. Pretty fired up for it. DuplessisBuilders.net, DuplessisBuilders.net.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
All right, Theriot will be here in hour 2, so about 43 minutes from right now. Looking forward to that. Got to find out his experience with playing last week in the Banana Ball. Played for the, what was the team? What are the pink team called?
Party Animals.
Party Animals. Thank you, Elandra. He played for the Party Animals. He told us last week he just didn't want to strike out and didn't want to break his bat. As long as he didn't strike out or break his bat, he'd be fine. Very nice contact to right field. He flew out, but very nice contact to right field. Cade Beloso and Jared Mitchell both struck out. Just saying. Not saying, just saying. Respect to them. Great former Tigers. But our guy went out there and got it done. And by got it done, I mean he flew out to right field. He avoided the embarrassing strikeout. Anyway, so Terry will be here in just a smidge. All right, Tigers are back on the practice field on Friday. This was a very light workout. The Tigers have a full scrimmage in Tiger Stadium Saturday night. They're going to do it at 6:30. Brian Kelly told us they're turning on the lights, the video boards, all of it to make it feel like a Saturday night game. They are trying to simulate everything they can. So it was a light day, and most notably a light day for Garrett Nussmeier and Whit Weeks. Weeks was there, didn't participate at all. Nussmeier was there. He participated in some of the 11-on-11 drills, mostly just handing off, but all of the passing drills and everything, Nussmeier just stood behind Michael Van Buren, who ran with the ones. Brian Kelly did say today, he kind of gave the explanation for Witt and for Nuss with their sort of quote-unquote days off today.
Yeah, just managing the load. Witt, we're not going to have him practice 5 days in a row until we get into game week. So today was his day off. He'll be back out there tomorrow. He'll scrimmage tomorrow. Nuss is much more about managing his throws. He hit a number of throws where we give him some time to back off a little bit. He'll be back out tomorrow, full go, scrimmaging tomorrow. Again, it's just maintenance on some of these guys with workload.
Love that. It's just so interesting. It's just so different from what it used to be. How, I mean, two-a-days and guys just being just grinded just into the ground. And now so much of it is being smart and sensible. And I got an interesting tweet from a listener asking about, maybe it was a text on the text line, about the physicality. And the point that I made is it's really hard to tell. And it's not that Brian Kelly is intentionally scaling back the physicality of practice. This is NCAA mandated. So it's not just LSU, it's across the board. You can only have so many full padded practices. You can only have so many full contact periods. So you can't do the two-a-days anymore. So everyone who wonders about like tackling and skill and all that sort of stuff, that's a very valid question. I'm not in any way being dismissive of the question. It's your right to ask. It's just they can't. They're trying to manage player safety and health and longevity, especially as the season continues getting longer with a 12-game regular season, potential of a conference championship game, and then 3 or 4 playoff games. I mean, you could be talking about a 17-game season, and if that's the case, like you've got to be able to manage it throughout. So it's balancing all that, making sure you have guys that are still healthy and fresh and ready to go by the time you play through December and ultimately January. So today they were helmets, shoulder pads, girdles. They were not in full pads. The entire workout, about 90 minutes, was indoors on Friday. When they were in individual, the offense was working on ball security. The offensive line was doing combo blocks. The D was doing circuit drills. Not a ton that you'd notice other than just skill work. Good news is that Jakeem Jackson was participating. Remember, Jakeem Jackson, Monday, Tuesday when we were there, he was dressed but not participating. Someone with kinesio tape on his right hamstring and just didn't participate. I think Kelly gave an update, didn't he? Yeah, here, would you play it, Alondra? That's 5, please. This is the update on Jakeem Jackson.
He had a slight hamstring, probably a grade 1. So we wanted to be certain that when we brought him back in that we didn't have any reoccurrences.
That's fantastic news. So Jakeem Jackson went light earlier in the week. He was a full go today. Chris Hilton and Jordan Gilbert were not there because they graduated. Congrats to them on their graduation. Former Tiger Emory Jones also graduated today, so that was fantastic to see. So you could just tell it was a much lighter, almost walk-through day to keep guys fresh and energetic going into Saturday's scrimmage, which is going to be a far more sort of intense type day. Some of my notes and takeaways from today. One of the periods Nussmeier did participate in was a first-team offense against the scout defense, and they were effectively just running stretch plays right, left from the 10-yard line. We've talked so much about the desire and need to run the football. A lot of Friday was dedicated to running the football in team periods. It was very interesting that we did see Donovan Green in that period. So, again, they were running from the 10-yard line. So, red zone periods, a goal-to-go period. Donovan Green was the first tight end in, sort of running as an H-back on the right side, lined up off the ball behind the right tackle, Weston Davis. We did see DJ Chester as the first-team left guard, and Paul Mabinga was rotating in with him at left guard. Forgive me. It was Chester and Mabinga rotating at left guard. It was Caden Durham, Juwan Johnson running back at the first team, and then Caleb Jackson was running with the twos. I thought Friday was the best that Michael Van Buren has looked so far in fall camp. When they went the wide receiver DB drills, the thing I've told you about, quarterback in the middle of the field, a pass catcher to either side, one-on-one against a defensive back. Nussmeier did not participate in this drill. It was all Van Buren and Hurley. I thought Van Buren was awesome. He threw a deep touchdown to Aaron Anderson where he dropped it in the bucket where he beat TaMarcus Cooley. He threw another beautiful deep touchdown ball to Jelani Watkins where he beat 23. Forgive me, I don't have my roster in front of me. I can't remember. I chart numbers. Can't remember who 23 is. Aiden Anding, the freshman. Aiden Anding. A beautiful play there by Jelani Watkins. It was a day where of the 20 or so reps that I charted, the 15, the bulk of them went to the offense. Berrien Brown made the catch of the day. It was a one-on-one matchup against Mansour Delane. It was a tight window diving into the end zone. Berrien Brown made the touchdown catch on Mansour Delane. So some really, really nice balls today by Michael Van Buren, which I think was his best practice. And actually, Brian Kelly, after the practice, was asked about Michael Van Buren, who, listen, I've sat here every day, and most of my comments on Van Buren have been, it's been a mixed bag. Like, I'm very concerned about his accuracy. The athleticism is great, and he will follow some inaccuracy with an amazing play, but the inaccuracies have been a problem. Today, Friday, was by a mile Van Buren's best day.
Yeah, I thought Mike did a really good job today. I mean, he's making really good progress. A lot of this is, being in a new offensive structure. A lot of it, and I would say Michael has grown so much since the spring in terms of recognition, footwork, progression reads, all the things that you need to be a high performer in this offense. He's getting better at that every day. It was a great day for him because he really got a chance to take virtually all the reps today, and so it's a great opportunity for him to gain even more confidence. So we're pleased with his progress, no doubt.
They had an 11-on-11 period from the 40-yard line, so the plus 40. They piped in noise. Nuss did participate here, so his first-team offense against the second-team defense. Alondra, you'll be happy to know the playlist for the piped-in noise was Disturbed, Down with the Sickness.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enter Sandman.
Okay, that's a good one.
And then Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Great songs.
I mean,
all of them are great.
Bangers at full volume at the indoor. And they had crowd noise on top of the music.
They need Rooster.
It's just a little too slow.
Well, did you see LSU baseball walking into the game?
No.
The final game to Rooster versus Coastal Carolina?
I didn't.
I'm pretty sure that's why they won.
Because of Rooster and Coastal as a chicken?
Yeah.
The Coastal Carolina Chickens?
Yeah.
The Chanticleers?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't a Chanticleer just like a fictional chicken?
I have no idea what a Chanticleer is.
Would you please look that up?
Mm-hmm.
Ask ChatGPT. I'm pretty sure it's just like a fictional chicken is what that is. In any event, piped in noise, and was interesting. The first three plays were all runs to Caden Durham. The fourth play was a run to Juwan Johnson. They huddled, by the way, with the crowd noise. Then they got into the red zone. The fifth play was a check down to Bauer Sharp. The sixth play was a touchdown to Donovan Green in a 3 tight end set. I'm telling you, Joe Sloan's in his bag. I will be so fascinated to see how he calls these types of things in an actual game situation. But they let us see a lot when we're out there. And personnel packages, formations, a lot of it isn't even worth trying to chart because it's so hard to keep up because they have so much talented depth on this team. It's going to be very interesting to watch how Joe Sloan conducts the orchestra offensively this year with so many options at his disposal. What we got on a Chanticleer?
So, what it says is...
Isn't it Jeffrey Chaucer?
Yeah, it's not Knight's Tale.
That guy.
But it's based on Canterbury Tales.
Canterbury Tales, thank you. That's a Chanticleer, yeah? Did he write about him?
I don't remember. But it's basically an old-fashioned or literary term for a rooster, especially a proud, boastful one. So it's not fake. It's a term for a rooster.
They come to snuff the rooster.
They've come to snuff the rooster. But he ain't gonna die.
Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Did I tell you? Did you go?
You know, that's about Jerry Cantrell's dad. He wrote about his dad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you go?
Nom soldier.
Did you go when GNR was in Houston?
Mm-mm.
So, we never had this conversation?
I don't think so.
Sorry, everyone in the wide world of radio land right now and TV and YouTube,
Yeah.
Alondra and I are just having a one-on-one conversation. Thank you all for hanging out here and waiting for my practice report, but she and I are just going to talk for a second.
Yeah. We have important things to discuss.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago in the fall,
Yeah.
GNR played at then Minute Maid, now Daikin, whatever, in Houston, and Alice in Chains opened. Did you know all this?
I think I remember this part, but I'm
going to tell you what.
I don't know.
I know Lane Staley's been dead for
Yeah.
20 years, whatever it is. Rip.
Rest in peace, for real.
I'm going to tell you what. Whoever the new dude is.
He's good?
Dead ringer. Alice in Chains sounded awesome. I got videos on my phone. I'm going to show you when we get to the break. Okay. You will appreciate. Okay.
William Duvall.
Thank you to all. Like kind of like a curly haired guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of like a fro. Like
Yes.
a big poofy curly haired guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever. Jerry Cantrell still sounds awesome too, by the way.
I've seen some videos of him where he sounds really good, yeah.
I mean, anyway, I got him on my phone. I'm going to show you in the break.
Okay.
All right, so thank you all for being patient while Alondra and I had a one-on-one conversation. Never mind the radio tower and the worldwide distribution via the interwebs.
Who cares?
You and I are just having a one-on-one conversation we could have anywhere. Was there anything else I was talking about? This is of note. When the ones went in 5-on-7, the 7 defenders with the ones. With no Whit Weeks, Tylen Singleton replaced him, so it was West and Tylen, Harold Perkins at star, P.J. Woodland, Mansour Delane at corner, Halsey Cooley at safety. When the twos went in, it was Devon Keys, Charles Ross, C.J. Jim Coyley at star, D.J. Pickett, Ashton Stamps at corner, Deshaun Spears, Javen Toviano at safety. I asked Brian Kelly after practice, can you play this one, Alondra? It's number 12. I asked him at what point do you start to cut down on these rotations? Because, like, at some point, you've got to identify your starters and give them all the reps, right? That was my thought. Like, you're now, Saturday, you're 2 weeks from your opener. At some point, you've got to pare these rotations down and give the lion's share of the ones reps to who your starters are going to be. This is what Brian Kelly said.
No, I want to continue the competition. I think it brings out the best in everybody, and some of our areas of concern last year were that we didn't have any depth and we didn't have that competition and we couldn't keep the, a sharpness, if you will. And so we're going to continue to keep the reps in a manner that allows competition for all players.
I thought that was a fascinating answer. Usually in camp, you get to a point where you pare it down, you identify your starters, and you roll with your starters. Brian Kelly's like, we ain't doing that. We got a whole bunch of dudes that can play. All these dudes that can play are going to keep playing. Tigers, light day Friday. They'll scrimmage Saturday in Tiger Stadium. No media availability. And then they'll have a recovery day on Sunday, begin their final week of fall camp on Monday. All right, we're brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake, Championship Health Partner of LSU Athletics, OLOLRMC.com/LSU. That's a website if you want to go to learn more about that Championship Health Partnership, OLOLRMC.com/LSU for Our Lady of the Lake. Like we always mention to you, Our Lady of the Lake not only caring for the LSU student-athletes, but they have the contract for the on-campus care there at the Student Center, so they take care of the student-athletes, the general student body, and, of course, you and me at their hospitals, their clinics, their specialty hospitals like Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital. They have specialty heart care, like cardiovascular care, cancer, stroke, pediatrics. They do it all at Our Lady of the Lake, Championship Health Partner of LSU Athletics. Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, together, we roar. All right, it is After Further Review. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on this Friday. Theriot's here in 27 minutes from right now. Let me knock out a quick break. We'll come back. We'll go around the SEC. We'll do Tigers and the Pros. Theriot will be here. Ton to do, ton to rap about. Saints are flying home from L.A. today. Walk through on Saturday before their preseason game on Sunday. certainly will give you my thoughts on what I am looking for with Saints and Jags on Sunday in the Dome. So a ton to do. Glad you're hanging out on AFR.
AFR.
Okay, all weekend's here, and this is your final weekend without college football. Can we clap that up, please, people? Can we clap that up? Yeah, Paulie. You realize next weekend is week 0? And what that means is your weekends are done. They're spoken for. So this is your opportunity to go to Clegg's Nursery. This is the time to get those fall bedding plants, the vegetable gardens that you're looking to plant, to get those Johnny Naylor seeds in the ground. Great exercise for the entire family. Not only literally exercise, good for your health to be outdoors and doing a physical fun activity, but great for the whole family to do. The kiddos can do it. They can learn about plants and growing their garden. And then, by the way, is there anything better than garden to table or farm to table produce? Make it happen with Clegg's Nursery. Buy local, shop local. Clegg's Nursery.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website, LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
So they've updated odds for Bryce Underwood being the starting quarterback week 1 at Michigan. Are LSU fans going to hate watch Bryce Underwood? Will you hate watch Bryce Underwood?
If I have nothing else to watch, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Michigan plays Oklahoma week 2 in Norman. Okay. Who you cheering for?
Oklahoma.
Okay. Paulie, do you have a dog in this race?
I could care less.
Okay. You could or you could not care less?
I could not care less.
Yeah. See, people, you just messed up the saying, Paulie. I love you. But you've known me long enough to know that that's the kind of thing that it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, for sure.
But like if you say I could care less, well, that means like, well, then how much less could you care?
Right.
The same way, like I could not care less. I mean, I care so little that's no way for me to care less about that game.
Mm-hmm. I know I don't really care about Bryce Underwood, but if I had to pick,
bro, LSU fans are going to watch the hell out of Bryce Underwood for the next 3 years.
Maybe.
You know what I would love to see? Like on some real stuff?
Yeah.
I would love to see Sharon Moore, like the Michigan stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon Moore gets fired.
Yeah.
Bryce Underwood goes in the portal, lands at LSU next year.
I wouldn't even want him back.
No, come on. Like, at some point, foolish pride's got to go out the window. Like, he's a freak show athlete. You want him. The same reason you wanted him last December, you would want him now. But it's one of those things where I would love to see that transpire. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would love to see that happen. If he was like, it went really badly this year at Michigan, whatever happens, Sharon Moore gets fired, then Bryce Owen was calling Joe Sloan like, Joe, what's up, coach? Yeah, I mean, I know Nuss is off the league.
You up? Call Joe Sloan like, you up?
Sliding into his DMs at 2 a.m. Miss you. Sub boo.
That spot still open?
Yes, by the way, it is. Like, I don't think LSU starter next year is on the roster right now. I mean, I know there's fans who they're high on Colin Hurley. I'm just telling you from my own eyes, like, he's not ready. It's not to say maybe next year he wouldn't be, but you can't just assume he will be. And I'd say the same thing about Michael Van Buren. And oh, by the way, if you look at the most successful quarterbacks LSU's had in their recent history, Burrow, Daniels, Mettenberger, even Danny Etling, transfers. They're transfers. Like, you can, if you need to, after this year, like, by the way, you're going to go in the portal anyway and get a quarterback after this year. You didn't sign one last year. You don't have one committed right now. You got to add 2 scholarship guys. One of them's coming from the portal. It's just a matter of, is it another A.J. Swan, or are you going for another Jaden Daniels? Like, are you going for a starter, or are you going for just quality depth and backup? But you can't go into next year with 2 scholarship quarterbacks. It's just not a real thing in life. So, I don't know. Anyway, all that to say, we got this up at LouisianaSports.net. The sportsbetting.ag put up odds for some key quarterback battles, right? Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan, Tennessee, Missouri. Like, who's going to start week 1? Bryce Underwood, minus 500 to start week 1 for Michigan. Mikey Keene is next at plus 300. Then Jake Garcia and Jaden Davis. So, like, Bryce Underwood, an overwhelming favorite to be the starter week 1 for Michigan. And then week 2, they'll be on the road in Norman. I got news for you, Coach. That goes really badly for Bryce Underwood in Michigan on the road week 2 in Norman, Oklahoma. Like, if it's a little while for a true freshman quarterback to get going, how much longer does he start before they give someone else a shot? I don't know the answer to that question, but it's worth watching. For what it's worth, Notre Dame, they've got Kenny Minchie as the favorite to be the starter there at Notre Dame week 1. Julian Sand at Ohio State, that's no surprise there, minus 500. He's a big favorite. Oregon, Dante Moore's minus 1,000 to be the starter there as well, former 5-star who was at UCLA, now is at Oregon. In Tennessee, they're favoring Joey Aguilar, the UCLA transfer, of course. Nico and Joey Aguilar basically just swap places. And then Missouri's week 1 starting quarterback, Sam Horn, a slight favorite over Bo Prabula. Remember, Bo Prabula is the Penn State transfer coming in, but Sam Horn minus 130, Bo Prabula minus 110. Be interesting to see maybe if you don't see both of those guys week 1 and maybe a little bit of a rotation, at least early in the season. All right, it's After Further Review. We're brought to you by South Point Volkswagen and SouthPointVW.com. New and certified pre-owned in Baton Rouge and online at SouthPointVW.com. SouthPointVW.com. If you're buying or leasing, you want a Volkswagen or a pre-owned vehicle, remember at South Point, they've got all different makes and models in their pre-owned inventory. People go to buy a new Volkswagen, they trade in their old vehicle. So they've got an incredible selection there at South Point Volkswagen of certified pre-owned vehicles. Go to the website, hit the used tab at the top, see the inventory, and you'll see a list of all the vehicles that they have there on the lot. Again, not just Volkswagens. There's an Audi, a 2021 Audi Q3, a 2020 Nissan Pathfinder, 2022 Toyota Camry SE, of course, tons of Volkswagens as well, but a Subaru Outback, a 2014 Nissan Pathfinder, 2022 Mazda CX-5. Again, if you're in the market for a certified pre-owned vehicle, make sure you check out South Point Volkswagen. SouthPointVW.com. South Point Volkswagen, what's your direction? All right, do it every day about this time. Let's go around the SEC.
Around the SEC, bringing you the biggest news from the nation's best conference. The Florida Gators.
Billy Napier provided an update on his quarterback, DJ Lagway, who's battling a calf injury after battling a shoulder injury and other injuries as well. But Napier said Lagway's on track to be ready for week 1 despite missing time here recently in fall camp with a calf injury. Lagway was 6-1 as a starter last year, but had as many interceptions as touchdowns and just completed over 50% of his passes. So win-loss record down the stretch was good. Stats weren't always good. High upside for the former 5-star, but Lagway overcoming injuries. Looks like he's on track for week 1.
The Ole Miss Rebels.
Ole Miss defense coordinator Pete Golding has signed a 3-year extension at Ole Miss with an average value of $2.61 million. Only 3 defensive coordinators make more per year. Jim Knowles at Penn State, DJ Durkin at Auburn, and D'Anton Lynn at Southern Cal. Goal to make $2.55 this year, then $2.6, then $2.7 in 2027.
The Texas Longhorns.
Define irony? No, this isn't irony. It's not irony. The Manning Award released its watch list, and Arch Manning not on it. The guy who's the preseason betting favorite to win the Heisman Trophy is not on the preseason watch list for the Manning Award. Garrett Nussmeier, Drew Aller, some of the top names on the Manning Award watch list. But Arch has only started 1 SEC game in his career, so long way to go still there for young Arch. Manning, who's not on the Manning watch list. There you have it. That's around the SEC. I forgot I had this one too. Florida State flipped a 2026 linebacker from Ole Miss.
Around the
SEC. You don't need that. We're good. We're good. No, we don't. You can kill it. That's good. Isaiah Williams. That's him. Committed to the Noles. Decommitted. Committed to Ole Miss. Now he's back to the Noles. His name's Isaiah. Izayia. Isaiah. How would you pronounce that? Izayia.
Spell it again?
Izayia.
I think I would pronounce
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Well, I know how you'd pronounce it. Of course it's.
No, but I'm saying, like, even if I read it.
No, if I was doing it, well, of course. But if you're doing it phonetically, it would be like
Isaiah.
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 No, because there's a Y. IA.
Oh, IA. There's an I in there. Okay, gotcha.
Izayia.
Yeah. Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Yeah.
I like doing that. That's fun to say. It's fun to say. All right, it's after further review. Theriot's here in about 15 minutes from right now. We'll knock out our final break of hour number 1. Shows are brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar right there in Town Center. Remember, the Bocock cigars, the baseball championship cigars are available. You're going to pick up 1 or 2 or 10. You can get them there at Don Juan Cigar Bar in Town Center. We'll do Tigers and the Pros to wrap up hour number 1 next.
AFR.
We're brought to you by the Watermark and the Renaissance. Watermark Downtown, Renaissance Southtown. Planning an event this fall. Watermark, Renaissance, 2 amazing hotel properties. The Watermark Downtown, Renaissance Southtown on Bluebonnet, right there across from Perkins Row in the Mall of Louisiana. Gorgeous, with more than 5,000 square feet of meeting space. Their grand ballroom can hold up to 500 people. So if you're looking to host a wedding reception, a fundraiser, an awards gala, any type of Maybe you operate a major Power 4 college football program, and the night before your home games, you need a place to move your entire program into a hotel so you're not stuck there on campus with a bunch of distractions. Where do you go? You go to Renaissance Baton Rouge. That's where LSU goes the night before every home game. Book your room this fall for football season at Renaissance Baton Rouge.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our...
Further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Wrapping up hour number one. Glad you're hanging out with us here. Theriot in 10 minutes right now. Alondra. Tigers in the pros.
Tigers in the pros. They still bleed purple and gold. They're just really rich now.
All right, we got some preseason football news going on. New York Giants star.
They are New York's Giants.
I don't know.
They are New York's Giants.
Don't know what just happened there.
That's a thing.
Wide receiver Malik Neighbors. He's been sidelined for more than a week, missing the team's preseason opener against the Bills and joint practices against the Jets last week, but has another injury. So it's not the same one.
It's a different one?
It's a different one. ESPN's Jordan how do you say his last name? Run on?
I don't know.
Okay, well, Jordan Renan Says
go
that
with
Neighbors is not dealing with the recurrence of the toe injury that kept him out of OTAs and mandatory mini camp in the spring.
He's got a toe.
It's not a toe. That's what he's saying. It's not a toe. And he says, it definitely doesn't seem like it's bad, but it's another minor injury for Malik Neighbors. Maybe it's not serious now, but it's certainly something when all these little knocks keep piling up that you need to keep an eye on moving forward. So Malik out for some of the preseason. We'll see when he can get back. And Dylan Cruz, Philadelphia Phillies versus the Nationals last night. The Nationals get the win. Dylan Cruz went 1 for 3, 1 walk, no RBIs for
he's
our
back
guy,
up. Okay, that's
good.
good.
He's back. Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
I mentioned, Cole Henry pitched too.
Not a bad.
Yeah, so he
His
pitched
name
one
is
inning.
Cole Henry.
Pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, and had 1 strikeout. So 2 Tigers for the Nationals.
Let's go.
Yeah, heck yeah. That's Tigers in the Pros.
All right, Tigers in the Pros, presented by Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, lmfj.com, lmfj.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Jen's thinking of popping the question. You know where to go. The place where Louisianians have gone for 40 years. Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. The best selection, the best customer service. They pride themselves on what they call the Lee Michaels experience. It's Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. You want to go in and try on 1,000 pieces of jewelry and not buy anything? That's okay. Do that. They want you to feel comfortable with your purchase, no matter your budget. lmfj.com, lmfj.com. 9 locations for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Okay, y'all. It's after further review. Knocking out a quick break. Theriot when we come back. Ryan's letter and all that stuff. Don't you move. It's AFR.
AFR.
Weekend is upon us. You know it's a great time to get by Supper Club. Some people ask, what should I get? I always talk about like the short rib burn-in, which is awesome if you want to get that for an app. The dry-aged meatball. Think about this. This is an appetizer. It's 4 3-ounce meatballs. It's derived from their Sagrera cows. So the Sagrera cows, we talk about the Sagrera Farms cows they get, where they butcher the cow in-house. The meatballs come from those Sagrera cows. They're ground aged for 35 days. Their meatballs are aged for 35 days. Topped with buffalo ricotta cheese, served on a bed of house-made marinara, garnished with basil. Meatball contains breadcrumbs, eggs, cheese. In case of any allergies. Everything they do at Supper Club is just the best. You want the best dining experience and the best experience? You want Supper Club. Book your reservation at supperclubbtr.com for Supper Club.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team color, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
At Luba Workers' Comp,
Our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luva, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Christine Lisi. A significant fine and additional suspension, but no postseason ban from Michigan in its sign-stealing case. Among the punishment from the NCAA, a fine including the loss of 2 years of postseason football revenue, so it's projected to be more than $20 million. Head football coach Sharon Moore, an additional game suspension for 2026, on top of the self-imposed 2-game suspension from Michigan for this season. Ruling marking the end of an era for the NCAA, explains ESPN college football insider Pete Thamel.
This is really the last great NCAA case. The College Sports Commission is now going to investigate things that, if there's vagaries in NIL deals and such. But this is really the last explosive, significant NCAA infractions case. NCAA will still oversee some gambling stuff. They're going to have their hands in a few eligibility things.
Pete Thamel on the Pat McAfee Show. Huge series in Major League Baseball starts tonight. Dodgers-Padres, San Diego up a game on LA in the NL West. Brewers take their 12-game winning streak into tonight's visit to Cincinnati. The Reds a half game out of the final NL wildcard spot.
Hey, it's your resident Super Bowl champ, Chris Candy. Coming on Monday, Bo Nix led the Broncos to the playoffs in year 1, but what should we expect in year 2 from him? It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio.
Let's rock! Go!
It's that Louisiana boy, yeah, they call him the Riot. Born and raised in the swamps, gonna fight like a tiger. He going beast mode, baby, he a beast though. What you think he supposed to do? You pitch a better reload. Get the boy.
After further review, the Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by Alpha Customs. Alpha Customs, Prairieville and Lafayette, and online at alphacustoms.net.
Well, how's your week going?
Week was good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. I'm full of good ideas.
Here comes Theriot. The throw, not in time. Scudero delivers, and the Giants lead 4-3 in the 10th.
The wave pool, although probably full of bacteria, flesh-eating parasites, and the occasional turd, provides endless hours of fun. It's not cool to have a 30A sticker on the back of your grocery go-getter. Big fan of the truck.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Hour 2, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt. Shut up, kid. Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
Londra Villaria. We're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there and make it a good one. Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, right. Good strong clap today.
How'd you like that? You love a good strong clap.
Yep, love a good clap.
Love a good clap.
I'm getting ready for the football season so I can clap.
You going to go to a lot of games this year?
I'm going to go to all of them, I think.
Really?
I'm going to do an away game this year. I haven't done an away game in a long time. I think I'm going to do that.
Wait. What?
Yeah. I'd like to do an away game this year. I would.
I'd just like to point out the reason, my surprise for those who don't know. So our friend here, Mr. Theriot, one of my dearest friends in life, this is just a point of like personality. You don't like to go a lot of places.
I'm getting better, though.
You are. And this is my take. You tell me if I'm wrong. I think this is just me psychoanalyzing you, having known you and been your friend for a long time. This is me psychoanalyzing you. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I think you spent such a chunk of your life on buses and planes and cities and hotels and go and flying 100 times a year, and that when your playing days ended, you were just like, full stop. You went the other way, and you became a hermit.
I did.
And you just went total introvert, and you never wanted to go anywhere. You didn't like to be around crowds. You don't like to go to events. You don't want to go to fundraisers. You don't want to go to things. And I think that maybe now enough time has passed and your children are now grown. Not all grown, but
Kinda.
yeah, I know. Houston and Macy are in college. Georgie's going to be a senior next year. That you're moving into the next phase of your life where you like to go a little bit, which I love. I think that's awesome.
It takes its toll on you going when you have to go. When you choose to go, that's much, much, much different. When you have to go, like you have no choice but to go get on the plane and to go, like you can't not go, it wears on you a little bit.
Yeah.
It does. And it did. And you're 1,000,000% right. To where, yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted to sleep in my bed every night.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to eat dinner at my dinner table every night.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't leave my house, then that was perfectly fine.
So what changed? I love the shirt, by the way. Why don't I have one of those?
Well, this is our football parish swag.
I mean, where's mine?
Mm-hmm. It's at the office. We got some purple and gold.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting ready. What changed? You know, I don't know. I guess it was probably 2 or 3, 4 years ago, maybe, where I'm like, I think I'm kind of ready to do it again. I think I'm ready to go get out there. And then I slowly eased back into it. Like I didn't, because what I would do before is I would say, yeah, I'm going to go do something. Somebody would ask me to go do something, and then I wouldn't go because I wanted to go do it, but I really didn't want to. No, I didn't want to say no.
You don't want to say no.
I didn't want to say no.
Tell people all the time, your biggest, Ryan Theriot, your biggest flaw is you don't want to disappoint people. So you tell people yes, and then you no-show, and then they're pissed at you.
Used to be. I'm way better at that.
That's great.
Like I am.
But I would tell people all the time. They'll go, Ryan's coming. I'm like, all right, I need you to prepare yourself for the fact that he's probably not. No, he's coming. I'm like, no. Prepare yourself for the likelihood that he's not going to be there. He told you yes because he didn't want to tell you no.
Right.
So, all right, this is a way more important question. And I would love for our audience to help, unless if you have an answer.
Okay.
What road game you want to go to?
I don't know. I really want to go see the new Alabama Stadium. I haven't been since all the new stuff. I've been there once. I'd like to go. So where's that game this year?
It's in Tuscaloosa.
Okay. I'd like to do that.
By the way, I've never had the games generally don't go LSU's way in the last 15 years, but I've never had a bad time in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Like the people are generally like when you're tailgating friendly and nice, and like I've never had you can run across idiots in any fan base, but I've generally had a really good time when I've gone to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. So what I've seen on TV and what I've heard is it is awesome. The speakers, the lights, the whole deal.
Oh, you're talking about like the in-game.
Yeah, the in-game experience.
That's only part of the road trip. That's all.
Well, that's why I want to go. I want to go to like actually experience the stadiums, because when I was going to road trips when I was a student, and then like right out of college when Jonna was still cheering, there may have been a few cold ones involved. Yeah. And I don't remember a whole lot of them.
Where did you go? Do you remember?
Florida, Auburn.
Yeah.
I went to Tuscaloosa. Ole Miss.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay, we got some work to do.
Texas would be cool.
They don't play Texas this year.
No, I know, but that'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
I think. My family's from Oklahoma, so that would be a good.
I was gonna say. So the only venues I've never been to in the SEC, I've been all of them except Missouri.
Yeah, you can have it.
But if you want to check the box, you got to check the box.
Nah, you're good.
And Oklahoma. And so LSU plays at Oklahoma Thanksgiving weekend this year, and I kind of want to go. So it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So we could do Thanksgiving and then go to Norman.
We're Okies from Muskogee, you know.
Yeah. Do you want to go? Like, for real? Scone Theriot family trip?
To Oklahoma.
I can get tickets covered. I can get all that stuff covered. I can get all that stuff covered.
Be a nice road trip.
I would love it if LSU's playing for something meaningful. And I have good media friends now that are also that cover OU, and then some other people who live there who like we could have a good trip to OU.
Yeah.
And I want to go because I want to check the box. And LSU's played at Missouri twice since they've been in the league, but I haven't gone either time because I was doing whiskey and wine.
My grandma Merlin.
Shout out.
Born in Oklahoma, Brushy Mountain.
Love it.
And loved the Sooners.
Ooh.
I mean,
Merlin.
She loved the Sooners. Unless LSU was playing, then she pulled for LSU.
Yeah.
But yeah, so look, I'm excited about the football season. I'm gonna go to games. I'm gonna be a part of it. You're right. I'm gonna have 2 kids at the university, so yeah. And then Georgie's got her stuff going, but it's much easier to manage. You know why I didn't do stuff though? Here's why I didn't do stuff. I felt like when I was playing, it was all about me. Like, kids, y'all shut up, dad's trying to sleep, or dad's got a big game tomorrow, everybody leave dad. And it was.
It was.
You know.
It very much was.
And that sucks. Like, so when I retired, I went totally the other way. Like, okay, everything is all about them. What do they want to do? What do y'all want to do? And, and it gets exhausting. But yeah, I'm getting better at it. I mean, hell, I went to 38 3 times.
Love it.
In the last 24 months? 12 months? I love that place.
I know.
So that's a big step for me.
Okay, look, we got a break. We'll come back and do your letter. But I would like for you, our audience, to let Ryan know what road game you think he should take this year. He says he wants to go to Tuscaloosa. I'm against that.
Why?
If you're just doing one, I wouldn't do that one because one, you've already been there.
I don't remember it, man.
It doesn't matter. It also doesn't matter. Like, that's not the one I would go to. I would branch out. You got 4 options. And we have Clemson as well, but you have 4 SEC options. You have Ole Miss, Vanderbilt, which I'm going to. So you should come. Nashville's great.
It is.
Bama and Oklahoma.
I'm not going to Vanderbilt.
Why not?
Nah, I'm not going to Ole Miss. So I mean, it would be Tuscaloosa or Oklahoma, and there's some sentimental stuff there with Oklahoma.
I think we should do Oklahoma. And I'm including myself here. If I put together the trip, will you go?
I'm consider it for sure.
Don't do the whole. I'm going to tell.
I didn't say yes.
Like, I know you go. I know you well enough as your friend to know if you're just telling me yes to get me to shut up, but you don't actually want to come.
I didn't say yes.
All right. That's true. You didn't.
The step was I want to go. That's the step.
Okay.
Before it was no, absolutely not. I'm going to watch it in my living room.
What if I organize everything?
I'm going to watch it in my living room.
You just got to show up. You just got to show up.
We can drive my new whip.
No, we're not driving.
Oh, we're flying.
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know.
Bro, your boy's not driving to Oklahoma. Hi, I'm Matt Moscona. Have you met me?
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm about to reconsider this.
I pay the extra money when I have to fly Southwest to be able to board first so I can sit where I want to sit and not be jammed in row 27B next to some guy who's going to fall asleep on me and eat up a seat and a half. And then some lady won't shut up the whole time.
Just sleep fart on you.
The whole time.
Sleep farts are the worst.
You think I'm actually going to drive to Oklahoma? The farthest I'm driving is like Houston.
38.
I mean, that's not much farther than Houston, just the other way. You can do 30A in 5 hours.
How far is Norman from here? Let's see.
Too far. All right, we got a break. We'll come back and do your letter. It's AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by Action Industries, a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Action Industries, innovation in action. Action, INDINC.com. What?
That's far.
What, 10 hours?
8.5.
Yeah. Come on. What are you talking about? I don't care about your new whip. You can drive in 8.5 hours to Norman. Stupid. You waste half your day. Do some airport drinking. That's what you need to do. Action Industries.
Where they do airport drinking.
No, they don't. Stop it.
Oh,
it's all about safety at Action Industries.
The opposite of airport drinking.
Actually, that's actually is safe, airport drinking.
Unless you're the pilot.
Yeah, right. We don't want that.
That's right.
But, I mean, that's a safer way to go. Let someone else take care of it. Action Industries. Turnaround season's going on through October. Great local company. Been around for 43 years. It's Action Industries.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Hey baby, white folks, gangsters in the thug. Hey baby, stunning with a stack of them dubs. Hey baby, riding in the lap with a mug. Hey baby,
When you and I are flying to Norman to go watch LSU beat the Sooners and punch their ticket to the college football playoff.
Yep.
Are we going to listen to A Baby?
I love this song. Maybe so.
When I was in an airport flying home from Mexico a few weeks ago, when you're in Mexico, like at a resort, everybody there speaks Spanish. So you find yourself conforming.
Okay.
And so I would try to speak Spanish as much as
A little bit,
possible.
yeah.
And I took, Alondra's fluent, so we've talked a little bit. So I took 4 years of Spanish in high school and 3 semesters in college. So I took a lot of Spanish. I know a lot of, it's just been, I'm out of practice. It's been, I graduated LSU in 2004. So it's 21, I graduated LSU 21 years ago. It's just been a long time.
Yeah, I get it.
Since I've used it. So I found myself the week we were there, the 5 days, 6 days, whatever we were there, using it more often, bartenders, wait, whatever. And so we fly from Mexico to Houston, then Houston to New Orleans. And we land in Mexico, or in Houston, and I go up to a restaurant, and the bar. I was just going to get a beer. And I was like, Señor, quiero Bud Light, por favor. He's like, eh. He goes, ¿hablas español? I was like, oh, we're in Houston. No, I'm sorry, we're in America. No, never mind. I want a beer.
What an idiot.
I want a beer. I want a beer, please. Bud Light, thank you.
I love that.
I was like, yeah, I immediately flipped. It was just so habitual.
Yeah.
And the guy was bilingual.
Yeah. That's so
But anyway.
funny. I love it when people do that. Or when you talk in your native tongue in Mexico, but you have a Latin accent.
Yeah.
Like that's like people, I mean, the worst on the planet with that is our boy Tilly. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life.
What does he do?
You go to a Spanish, Latin, Mexican restaurant with Tilly, he has an accent.
Look at Alondra.
I promise you he does.
Wait, so you were, like, I think you were impressed.
No, I'm like every time, because you do this sometimes, like where you'll just start speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, okay, dang.
Hey, how about it, right?
Look at you.
I was not familiar.
Honestly,
I was not familiar with your game.
I was not familiar with your game. If I was that bartender, I would have probably thought you were Hispanic too.
Like that was his.
Like you're pretty tan.
Hey, come on now.
You are.
Am I?
I mean,
you got decent color.
Am I look? Wait, that's from being out at LSU football practice.
Yeah, you got good
For
color.
all these months.
Like if you came up to me and I didn't know you and you started speaking Spanish to me, I would think you were Mexican.
You just like you fire right back.
Yeah.
So this was, I got a good one. So Tilly does that. Okay. That's a thing.
But he goes to like La Carreta and is like,
and he does it.
Margarita.
And he no, he's talking English. It's English, but he has
in an accent.
Yeah. So here's the best part.
That's a little messed up. That's kind of messed up.
Next time we do a Paris lunch, we gotta go to a Mexican restaurant so
He's
I can
gonna do
experience
it.
this.
He's gonna do it, but it gets better.
We always just go to Brewbachers or Chris's.
So we went for sushi the other day for lunch.
Oh no!
No, he did not.
He hit the waiter at the sushi place with a Mexican accent.
With a Mexican accent?
Yes.
What did he do?
I'm like, bro, you totally missed your opportunity.
I don't get it.
That's his go-to when it's a non-English speaking person. It's the funniest thing ever. I love it.
You think it's just conformity? Like he just doesn't realize how bad it sounds? He thinks he's
sounds horrible. He's trying to help them understand him, but they know English.
Yeah, that's like when you're talking louder to somebody that doesn't speak English. You're like, or you
it's
just
the funniest, dude. It's the funniest thing. I'm like, bro, why are you talking like that right now? He's like, I'd like I'm like, no. Just ask for a taco.
Alondra, is that
offensive? You can't be doing that.
It's so good.
I'm not even somebody that easily gets offended by, like, I am not politically correct at all.
He's not trying to offend.
You cannot be doing
He's trying.
It's his equivalency of talking louder.
Yeah.
He thinks he's trying to help. Yeah.
He's trying to help.
Yeah.
He is trying. He's trying
Tell
to
him
help.
to add like an essay in there or something.
Oh, he will.
No,
he will.
No.
He will. It's so good.
Don't you know I'm loco?
It's so good.
All right. By the way, Paris Construction and Roofing.
Yeah. Shout out Tilly.
Shout out.
And your bad accent.
Oh my God. We got some new hats.
We got new hats.
There's
we got
a video up right now. New hats.
We got some new hats. We got a couple new shirts.
If you want a hat, just go to the parish office. Go to the front desk. Ask for a hat. Tell them Moscona sent you.
Well, and look, Michelle too. Michelle has been great. She organized our swag closet which
The other
is
day when I
huge.
was in there, Michelle was folding all this new shirts.
She did that because we've had so many folks coming in and asking for things, and she just got pissed, I think, looking for the right size.
Yeah.
So she went in there and organized. It looks great, man. She did a
Not
good
bad.
job. Yeah, we got some good hats. Got some camo for the hunting season coming up.
Man, whatever. Y'all gonna have that. You know I ain't wearing no camo hat.
I mean, we got it.
I know we do. And some people like them, but I keep. Yeah. That rope hat is pretty good. I know a lot of people love a rope hat. Sperry's in a rope hat.
Yeah. It's 30A special.
Fratastic, I was about to say, right there. Yeah. Okay, what's going on in your life this week, in your world, and all the good stuff? How's your week?
Week's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I love to hear that.
The week has been great. It's we did have my route here today was rerouted.
Oh no.
Because of something I'm going to talk about today, which is back to school traffic.
Oh no, it wasn't back to school today.
Move-in day at LSU.
Graduation. Graduation's what got you.
Graduation?
Graduation got you today. From intercession. That's what got you today was graduation. When I was leaving football practice. Yeah, when I was leaving football practice today, I went to go have lunch at Rufino's to support Jimmy and Charles. I like to do that every now and again, pop over there on Friday for lunch. And they're great. I love them over there. And I couldn't make the right turn coming up from Skip Burtman. I couldn't make the right turn on a Burbank. I had to go left into downtown to get on the interstate of Government, and then still got in traffic for all the Dalrymple traffic. Crazy. That's what got you today. Wasn't move-in. It was graduation.
Well, move-in's happening too.
That's fine. But that's not what got you today.
When with school starting, traffic in and around Baton Rouge has been extra stupid the last week. Yeah. Sorry. It's true.
Apparently Richard Tilley is listening to the radio right now.
And he's thinking in his accent probably too. So with school starting, traffic in and around Baton Rouge has been extra stupid. It's always pretty bad. This place stinks. But the first few weeks of school reminds me of how dumb people are. It happens every single year. I used to live by campus. Every time school would start, it was horrendous. I don't live by campus any longer, and it's even worse. With the influx of vehicles on the road, they're bringing kids to and from school. It would only make sense that there's going to be more accidents on the road. So that's a thing that happens because there's more cars. Today, I'd like to talk about one group in particular in the beginning here who contributes to this problem the most, and that's the dumb school bus drivers. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, the ones who clog up the road with your stupid wide turns, and you don't use blinkers. You think you own the damn road just because you're driving a big vehicle. I know you guys have a bunch of snot gobblers playing slap boxing and pencil break in the back, but that doesn't give you the right to drive like a moron. And I'm all for being safe and making sure the kids get on and off the bus without problems, but I don't understand why you guys have to stop traffic when you're in the right lane on both sides of the road. So if somebody can explain that to me, and the kids are exiting to the right, you're in the right lane, why does everybody have to stop? Get it?
If you're in the left lane?
They're in the right lane.
Yeah.
Kids are getting out going right.
Yeah.
But we're stopping traffic everywhere.
Oh. Well, what if they have to cross in front of the bus?
They're not. They're going that way.
Oh, I hear you. What if they mistakenly do?
Go the wrong way?
Better be safe than be sorry. I know what you're saying.
What's worse than the school buses are the moms who run carpool. So this is where it gets really stupid. The ones who come in on two wheels every morning, throwing their kids out of their Grand Wagoneer with a Pop-Tart and a Sunny Delight. Their hair's all jacked up and there's homework falling out the back door. All this is because you're late. This happens because you're late getting your kids to school since your CrossFit class went long. Stupid Janet was asking too many questions about her squat form because she has a crush on the instructor. She made the class go long, so you're late because of Janet.
Janet.
Yep.
What are you doing, Janet?
Funny
Nobody
thing
cares
is,
about your form, Janet.
Nobody cares, Janet. Funny thing is, you're the same person that shows up early in the afternoon, and I hate this person. They show up an hour early. They clog up the line. So us normal people that get the carpool like 10 or 15 minutes early, like you're supposed to do, end up sitting a half a mile back, and it takes us 45 minutes to get our kids, and y'all screw it up for everybody.
By the way, this will not be relevant to anybody who doesn't live in Baton Rouge, but I bring Drew to school at St. Lillian in the morning, and there's a new school that just opened on Acadian next to the Catholic Life Center. God bless all the people doing school drop-off there. I have never in my life seen traffic for a carpool drop-off like that school. That is like down Acadian Thruway almost to Catholic High. It's unbelievable.
The one right there by TJ's?
Closer to the Catholic High.
Yeah. No, it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Unbelievable.
Why are we stopping traffic right there?
I don't know.
Wait, Acadian?
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that.
That school, they leveled the old school and built a new school, which is beautiful.
It's the dumbest thing
They
in
did
the
a
world.
beautiful job building
It's
the new
great.
school, but the drop-off, the traffic goes onto the
On the
street,
street.
to past the Catholic Life, past
Matt,
100
they're
Oaks,
doing it
like,
on Seguin Lane.
Crazy.
They stopped traffic on Seguin Lane in front of Gambino.
Stop doing that.
So if the lady that gets there 10 minutes early, here's the deal. If you had a job, this wouldn't be an issue, but you don't, because you've convinced your husband that managing the kids' cotillion commitments is a full-time deal. So you can just show up early whenever you want, screw everything up for everybody else.
Hate to see that.
If it were up to me, we would eliminate carpool altogether. I think we need to go back to just school buses. Old school. Nobody used to get dropped off.
Yeah.
Get your ass on the bus or you walk to school. One of the two.
Well, you kind of got to live by the school to walk.
Or you're on a bus. You can't just go drop your kid off at school. I think we need to streamline this whole thing. That gets rid of the problems.
Okay.
Oh, and also I think we should start school at 9 a.m.
Why?
Because everybody goes
After
to work. Yeah, right after work.
Well, if you start school at 9 a.m., then what you're going to have happen invariably is you're going to have people then drop their kids off and then go to work.
No.
Yeah, because that's how it would work.
No, you ride the bus.
I get it. I also don't think that's going to happen.
Sincerely, Ryan. Can we do kick rocks? You want to knock that out?
Let's do it after the break as well.
Okay, because I got some more. I'm coming hard.
Can't wait to hear them. It's AFR.
After further review.
Brought to you by Darren James and Associates, brokered by LPT Realty. You know where to find them. Agent225.com, agent225.com. If you're thinking of buying a home, I can't imagine why you would hire anyone other than the realtor that sells more homes than anyone. The bottom line is so many people will list their home for sale by owner. But statistically, 73%, 3 out of 4 people that list their home for sale by owner end up hiring a realtor. And there's a lot of different reasons why they could be. Maybe you're just not available to do showings all the time. Maybe you don't know how to properly price or price adjust your home. There's a lot of different reasons. But ultimately, Darren James gets to the closing table more than any other realtor in the state of Louisiana. So if you need to sell your home, hire the realtor that sells more homes than anyone. Call Darren James. Agent225.com.
Think real estate, think Darren James.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Baby boy, the prince. Big time on cash my roll. Extreme entertainment. This is the way I live. Little boy still pushing big wheels. I stack my money, lay low and chill. Don't need to work.
That's the point.
The point.
Cold plunge isn't supposed to be an enjoyable experience. You don't go sauna into cold plunge.
It feels so good.
I know. That's not the point.
It's my
point. The point is to freeze your body.
I do freeze it.
No. You get really hot.
Yep.
And then you get in a cold plunge to normalize your temperature.
Let me give you.
The point is, no. The point is, trust me, like you're not debating me on this one.
I'm
Coach,
not trying to debate you. I'm giving you my reasoning.
I don't care your
this
reasons.
Is my reasoning.
You're just wrong if you're trying to maximize the benefit.
Well, I might not be trying to maximize the benefit.
That's fine. If you just want to go have something that feels good, then just go get in a pool.
No, this is what I do. Let me tell you what I do.
And you're wrong.
Maybe.
No.
I go in the sauna so I sweat my ass off.
Got it.
I just want to sweat.
Got it.
Drip sweat.
Me too.
And I feel like that gets toxins out of my body.
It 100% does.
Then I'm so hot after that, I go right into the cold plunge.
Yes, to normalize your body's temperature instead of making your body work to normalize its temperature. So thereby you are negating part of the benefit of getting out of the sauna afterwards. Similarly, if you cold plunge and then go get in a sauna
or shower right after, you don't do that.
You don't go cold plunge then hot shower.
Right.
You're heating your body back up.
I knew that.
You want your body to take hours to normalize temperature because you're burning more calories.
So
the hot, cold, hot thing is like no.
Contrast is not good.
No, it's not good.
So here's what I thought.
It's better than zero, but you're negating benefits by doing that.
So here's what I thought. I'm no doctor.
Neither am I, but I have done a buttload of research on this.
When you get super hot, the blood in your body goes to whatever part of your body has inflammation.
It's not about heat. It's about
and it heals it.
It's about you putting oxygen into your body, and the oxygen carries that blood into your organs. So similarly,
does that happen when you go in the sauna?
It's when you breathe.
Okay.
So what's happening is when you go in the sauna, it's hot. You're going, right?
Yeah. Trying to get
what
it
are you
in
doing?
there.
You're pulling oxygen into your body, and you're flooding your body with oxygen. Same in a cold plunge. When you get into a cold plunge, you have vasoconstriction.
Yeah, it comes in here. It doesn't want your organs to freeze.
Everything goes into your core, floods straight up to your brain to save your life. That's why you get that high when you get into a cold plunge.
Yeah.
That's why you get out and you're like, it feels like you're alive and awake. You get this gigantic endorphin release.
And then the slow release of blood, heating it back up, goes to whatever inflamed area.
Which is the cold is helping with inflammation. But the the misconception people have with cold plunge over the years is, get a cold plunge after you work out. The problem is when you work out and you tear down your muscles, right, your body is sending oxygenated blood to those areas to heal it.
Right.
What happens when you get in cold?
It constricts.
You have a vasoconstriction. You're negating that benefit. Now you're helping with the inflammation, but you're not helping your body heal, which is the difference.
So what do you do after you work out?
Stretch.
Neither one.
Don't get in cold.
Yeah.
Cold would help with inflammation,
If
but
you're
it's
hurting.
not. But it's not helping your body heal. It's actually having the reverse effect of that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. If you screw up cold plunge and saunas, you know what you can do? Kick rocks.
It's time to kick rocks with
Still
Ryan
gonna do it.
Theriot.
Kick rocks.
Presented by Ruckus. Kick rocks with shoes from Ruckus. Jones Creek Road in Baton Rouge, or go to ruckus103.com.
Tom Brady can kick rocks. That's a standing kick rocks, but this one's
a perpetual kick rock.
Kick rocks.
Did you prepare?
Yeah. Okay, you can kick rocks for being a middle midget.
Kick rocks.
Costing your team 4 points.
I think you can kick a whole bag of rocks for that.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
I got to tell you something real quick. Went to LSU practice today.
Mm-hmm. Get some compliments. Oh, you were wearing the. Oh.
What?
Did they didn't like that?
Loved them.
They loved them.
I got so many compliments on my Air Maxes today.
So they have the purple Air Max. Do they have the purple Air Maxes this year? They had them last year.
Oh, I'm just talking about other media members.
Yeah, they loved them.
Everybody. Just go and love your shoes. Air Maxes. And you know you're an Air Max guy.
I love Air Max.
I'm not an Air Max guy.
Yeah.
I wore my blue and my
Dude, you know who's the
Carolina
Air Max
blue.
guy?
Who? Tilly. No?
Our boy David Mailer.
Mailer?
The Air Max guy.
The
Got
one.
them all.
He's the one.
He is Mr. Air Max.
Shout out, David.
Shout out, bro.
Shout out, David.
My dog.
My dog.
You know what
Air
can
Max.
kick rocks?
What?
Having to go buy school supplies when you already pay for tuition.
Yeah.
Kick rocks.
With it.
I can kick rocks.
Agree.
If I'm paying you thousands of dollars to teach my kid a little bit, but also have a lot of wasted time, and then you're also asking me to go buy school supplies, then you can kick rocks. That should be tied into what I'm paying in tuition.
Yeah.
The school supplies thing. Stupid.
Stupid.
You know what else can kick rocks?
What else can kick rocks?
First day of school, pictures on social media, if your kid's ugly, can kick rocks.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
You do this.
It's true.
Some variation of this.
It's true.
And it's just not okay.
Yes, it is okay.
People have every right to be proud of their kid, even if their kid was born a little ugly.
Well, I mean, listen,
I mean,
I
they
don't want to
can't-
look at that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's no offense. It's not
But-
a big deal.
Like, you can't say no. This is like the Ricky Bobby thing. You can't say no offense, and it makes it okay.
Okay, offense. I mean, we all don't. At some point, and this is the problem with Americans. We have a hard time self-evaluating, looking in the mirror and going, you know what? This is my issue. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm not good at. Or, you know, maybe my nose is a little bit too big, or maybe, you know, we should think about braces, or like they have a hard time with that. Like, I get it for the good-looking kids out there. Shout out. I want to see them. Come on, give me some good stuff. If you let your children go to school on the first day of school without a fresh pair of kicks, then you can kick rocks. I looked forward to the new pair of shoes that I was going to get every year. I was so excited to show up at Broadmoor Elementary with my new Jordans or Huaraches or whatever it may be.
Ooh, look at those.
Asics. The first day of school.
I need to get by Ruckus, dude.
But some of you parents are y'all are bad parents, sending your kids to school on the first day of school with some beat up New Balance that they had last year with a hole in front of it. You can kick rocks. Take your butt over to Ruckus. Go holler at Jalen. Get some new
Shout out Jalen.
shoes for your children on the first day of school.
I mean, look, let's be real. Not everybody can afford a new pair of shoes every year, right? But look at those. He can't pull it up my screen. Paul, he can't pull up my screen.
Oh.
I know you're looking for it.
I was just.
Yeah, no, he can't. He can't pull it.
What are they?
Go to ruckus103.com. Ruckus103.com. Wow. Jordan 1 mid phantoms. Oh man, those are fine. I need to go by Ruckus. It's been too long.
Yo necesito.
Yo necesito.
How was that?
Great job.
Jordan.
Muy bien.
Did that sound like Tilly?
Jordan. Phantom. Phantom uno.
Oh man.
Jordan uno phantom. Yeah?
Not bad.
See?
How do you say it?
I would just.
Jordan.
Yeah. Jordan 1's Phantom.
Say all that in Spanish.
Okay, Jordan's just Jordan.
Jordan.
Uno.
Unless if you say
Jordan.
Jordan. Which is what I did, by the way.
Fantasma.
Fantasma.
Fantasma is phantom in Spanish.
Fantasma. There it is. Look.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Was that purple?
Fantasma.
How you say purple in Spanish?
Morado.
How do you say is that purple in Spanish?
¿Eso es morado?
It's like Rosetta Stone.
I'm like Duolingo.
You should be the voice of Rosetta Stone.
Thanks, Rosetta.
Rosetta.
Start calling you Rosetta.
You called her Rosetta.
Not the worst nickname I've had.
Gracias.
De nada.
See that?
We're brought to you by Rouse's, the official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Rouse's.com, Rouse's.com. Saints play this weekend, by the way. Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
How would you say that in Spanish, Alondra?
How you say Jacksonville Jaguars?
Jacksonville's Jacksonville. Jaguars is Jaguares.
Yeah, I think we're still going with Jaguars, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
Yeah. There's a band called
Jaguares.
Jaguares, and they're really good. It's like
Jaguares.
Spanish rock.
Jaguares.
They're like the Cure in Spanish.
Okay. I got a fever. And the only cure, no, I was trying to go, is more Rouse's. That's just going to fall flat.
Just keep going with it, though.
You got to commit at this point.
65 years. 65 años. See?
See.
Rouse's.
Could you repeat everything he says in Spanish during this
I just said it in Spanish.
I know, but I want you to say it in English and her to say it in Spanish. Rosetta, would you do that, please?
I could try my best.
Rosetta.
I could try my best.
Okay, let's do that.
Rouse's.com. Rouse's, this feels like home.
Oh.
Rouse's.com.
Rouse's, this feels like home.
Rouse's. Esto siente como la casa.
I love that.
So good.
God, I want to be Spanish so bad.
You should get Rosetta Stone.
I got it. I got it right there.
You know what I did about 2 years ago? I did legitimately. What's the app? The foreign language
Duolingo.
app. Huh?
Duolingo.
No. Where it not Rosetta
Does that work?
Stone.
Oh,
Babbel.
okay.
Babbel.
I tried it with French one time.
And I was like, I'm going to commit myself to relearning Spanish. And I was going to do, and I made it through like several of the lessons. And my intention was I was going to do it in the car for 20 minutes a day when I drove Drew to school. But there's a problem with making the app work through my CarPlay. And so I couldn't do it. And Drew loves Spanish too, by the way. He's like, he watches videos on his iPad in Spanish all the time. Like he'll say like, Sesame Street in Spanish, please. He'll bring me his iPad. He wants me to find Sesame Street in Spanish. Like he just wants to watch stuff in Spanish. I love that. I don't know. He's so good.
That is awesome.
So I think he would love it too.
We need to fix that then.
Yeah, I need to figure that out. Okay, we'll do Ask Ryan to wrap up the hour next. Don't you move it, AFR.
After further review.
Tomorrow is Saturday. And by the way, it's 5 o'clock on a Friday or 4:48 on a Friday. If you go home from work and your AC has crapped out on you, I got an idea. Call River City's 1 Hour Air. Okay. Big yellow vans and truck. Giant clock on the side. You know why you call them?
No.
Oh, because they'll always come out on nights and weekends.
Oh.
So, like, you call some other companies, they'll be like, oh, it's Friday. We'll schedule to be out at your house Monday.
First thing Monday.
You'll be there Monday? No. Like, what about, it's 4:48. What about have someone at my house in an hour?
Yeah.
That's River City's 1 Hour Air.
Wow.
752-0001, 752-0001, 752-0001, or 1hourbr.com. Because bottom line is when it's 100 degrees outside, you need your AC working.
Yeah.
They'll come get it working. Look for the big yellow vans and trucks with a giant clock on the side. It's River City's 1 Hour Air.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and...
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your shit bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of...
Wrapping up hour number 2. Get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, text us, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Lots of ways you get involved. Get your question in for a little Ask Ryan. We have the Ask Ryan bit. Yankees' problem is they don't hold on to their farm price. Anyway, whatever. All right, hour 3.
AFR.
Williamson Eye Center, WilliamsonEye.com. It's back to school time. Hey, Papa Cricket with your glasses at the end of your nose.
Mm-hmm.
You love to wear those glasses
I do.
now. You
I
think
feel
it makes
smart.
you stately. That's what, yeah. You think it makes you stately.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Or you know what you could do? You go to the Williamson Eye Center and see without glasses. Go see Dr. Blake Williamson. Got a refractive procedure for every issue, no matter what your refractive issue is. He'll get you taken care of. Most importantly right now, though, back to school time. Kids are going back to school. Make sure you bring your kids for their annual eye exam, because you should always have an annual eye exam.
You should.
So go to the Williamson Eye Center. They got 8 locations, of course, in Baton Rouge, in Denham, River Parishes in Lutcher, Zachary, St. Francisville.
Everywhere.
All over Greater Baton Rouge. It's WilliamsonEye.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Christine Lisi. The NCAA doled out discipline to the Michigan football program in the sign-stealing case connected to former staffer Connor Stalions. Among the punishment, a significant fine expected to be more than $20 million from the loss of postseason football revenue the next 2 seasons. Head coach Sharon Moore, additional 1-game suspension for 2026, on top of the self-imposed 2-game suspension from the school for this season. No postseason ban, though. Was the punishment enough? ESPN senior writer Dan Wetzel.
No matter how much people wanted to say, hey, Harbaugh had to know, Sharon Moore had to know, the whole staff had to know, the NCAA was never able to prove that anyone knew other than Connor Stallion or a few people very close to Connor Stallion. There aren't incriminating text messages or meetings or documents or even testimony that suggests it goes up the ladder.
Dan Wetzel on Joe and Q. MLB leading Brewers seek a 13th straight win tonight when they take on the Reds. NFL, Jaguars receiver cornerback Travis Hunter, number 2 overall pick, uncertain for Sunday's preseason game with an upper body injury.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance flexes to fit your business's needs. From quick repairs to adjustable coverages and even payment options, Progressive Commercial makes it easy to get what you need. Quote today in as little as 7 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio.
Let's ride! You can't handle the
Riot Radio Hour.
Let's do that again.
Guess who's back again? I want some more.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Well, let's start the insanity. Giddy up.
With Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot.
Let me find out you wearing Spanx to hide your gut.
Hour 3 off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
Love you, Matt.
Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
Londra Villarreal. And Mr. Toby Tom Blake. Nope. And Theriot. Sorry. I screwed that up.
It's all right.
Sorry. My bad.
Happens.
I really messed that up a lot.
It
All
happens.
right. We're here. Glad you are as well. 5 o'clock, quitting time. Glad you're driving home with us. Thanks for being here with us. Saints are going to play the Jaguars this Sunday in preseason game number dos. Take that, Rose. Numero dos. Pretty good?
I thought it was great. I like your Spanish.
Appreciate it. We will get to some players that we want to watch here in preseason game week number 2. Brian Kelly met with reporters today after practice. And I do think this was notable. He was asked, can you play number 8, please? He was asked where they are in preparation for Clemson. Because remember, they're in the second full week of fall camp, and they're in this point where they practice Monday through Saturday and then have a recovery day Sunday. And they're going to do that again next week. And then the following Monday is the Monday of Clemson week. Then they're into Clemson week. But this is what he said where they are in preparation for Clemson.
Yeah, we started Tuesday, working towards, Clemson demo, if you will, scout, however you want to use the words. We started to look at, going up against their fronts and certainly their offensive structure. We began that on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll do a little bit more tomorrow. So, we'll get in 5 days this week, full week next week, and then our third week. So it'll be a week more than any bye week that you have. So we'll have no excuses about recognition of scheme.
It's interesting because he said they began their Clemson prep on Tuesday. And so when I go back into my notes from Tuesday's practice, we did get to see a 7-on-7 period and an 11-on-11 period. Well, the 11-on-11, the difference was they went 1s versus 2s. So what that tells me is, hearing Brian Kelly there, that prior, when we were watching 1s-on-1s, we were watching LSU's offense run against LSU's defense. When they went 1s-on-2s, it was they were running LSU's offense against Clemson's defensive front, is what we were looking at there. And as I look back at this, that's whenever they started. They started the possession at the 15-yard line, like going in. That was when Xavier Thomas had the beautiful. By the way, Xavier Thomas had the beautiful touchdown catch that day. And I told you on Tuesday, I said, look, go watch LSU social media because they have cameras everywhere. They video everything in practice. That catch was spectacular. They're going to put it on all their social media. And of course they did. So you can go look at LSU Football on Twitter or Instagram or wherever, you'll see it. The play down the middle where Xavier Thomas leapt and made the catch over DJ Pickett was outstanding. So, but that's probably a sequence where we were looking at LSU's offense against probably a mimic of what Clemson was probably trying to do defensively. Just a thought there. And I asked Brian Kelly the follow-up, Because if you start on Tuesday, that means from Tuesday until the game, that'll be 18 days. Is it common to start prep for your opponent that early? Because typically you go through fall camp and you work on you. You do your install. It's drills and tackling and fundamentals and all that stuff, and your offensive and defensive install. And then usually when you get to game week, or maybe a little more than a week out, is when you start working on your week one opponent. Here's what he said.
I think I've had teams that I haven't started on an opponent until the last week because we had so many question marks about so many different parts of our offense, defense, and special teams. This one has been, I think, driven by the fact that we have some veteran players on both sides of the ball that allowed us to transition into our opponent a little bit sooner. But there have been some years that have been later, and right about now, we didn't start until Saturday for USC last year. So that's 5 days ahead, in terms of preparation. So I think it's year to year, team to team.
I also think it, of course, matters who you play. Like, if you're opening up against Directional State you're not going to begin preparing for that opponent 3 weeks prior. I think you'd actually be more likely to start preparing for one of your tougher opponents. Like, if let's say, I'll give you an example. Oklahoma, for example, this year. Oklahoma, and I don't know what Brent Venables is doing, but Oklahoma opens against UT Martin. No, forgive me, that's Oklahoma State. They play Michigan in week 2, but it's Oklahoma opens against Illinois State. So Oklahoma opens against Illinois State. Then week 2, they play Michigan. My guess is they're not spending 2 weeks getting ready for Illinois State. They're probably already beginning Michigan prep at this point for whatever it's worth.
Anytime, my biggest gripe, and this is all sports. I mean, baseball, it kills me when you're still trying to figure out positioning and batting order and all that stuff, and you're 2 or 3 weeks into the season. It's just kind of similar. Like, if you don't know who's supposed to go where and who's playing where by now, then, I mean, you've got a problem. So the fact that you would even wait until that last week to prepare for the team that you're getting ready to play, to me, is crazy. Like, you're definitely putting yourself behind the 8 ball. And I understand kind of what Coach is saying, where if you have a lot of question marks, whatever it may be, but you've got plenty of time, in my opinion, to figure that out. Each team is different and each year is different, but the earlier you can start preparing for that team, the better, especially when it's a team the caliber of Clemson. But we've seen this for the last 5 years that LSU hasn't won the opener.
Yeah.
So my thing is, okay, just whatever you were doing 5 years ago, let's do something different. Let's prepare differently.
Well, a big part of that is obviously the focus on Clemson, because that's Brian Kelly's even said they've never done this before, where it's just
perfect, great,
1-0, just focus on Clemson. Actually, if you go into the team room, which is where we have press conferences, if you're sitting in when you walk into the room, on the left wall as you walk in, they have 15 slots, which is the schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 3 rows of 5, and these, each one is, I don't know, 3 feet long,
okay,
maybe a foot tall, these big slots, and would have the schedule. Well, all 15 slots, 14 of them are covered. It's just the LSU logo. There's one. It's Clemson August 30th. That's it.
Perfect.
Everything else is covered. I know. I'm like, did they change that? It wasn't like that all throughout fall camp. So that's one thing that they're doing differently. I will say, though, I did ask Brian Kelly today about the rotations, because we are seeing them still rotate heavily, especially on defense. Like, on the offensive line, we're still seeing it. Today, we saw both DJ Chester and Paul Mabenga take first-team reps at left guard. So they are still rotating. And I understand there's other positions where you're just going to have a lot of players play. Wide receiver, tight end, formation, spot on the field. There's a lot of guys are going to play, which is fine. But defensively, there's no, like, if you want to get out there and chart 1s and 2s, good luck. Because there just isn't, like, you could lay out 10 different starting lineups and tell me this is what the defense is going to be, snap one against Clemson, and I could believe it could be any of 10 different things.
Is that a good thing?
So this is what I asked Brian Kelly today. I was like, it's number 12, I think. Yeah. So it's like, at what point do you cut down, like choose your starters and cut down on the rotation so you're getting your starters ready to go?
No, I want to continue the competition. I think it brings out the best in everybody, and some of our areas of concern last year were that we didn't have any depth and we didn't have that competition and we couldn't keep the, a sharpness, if you will. And so we're going to continue to keep the reps in a manner that allows competition for all players.
I mean, look, I understand that. And yeah, that does make sense. But you would think that they would know. Like that would make me feel better to see for them to go, yeah, like this is my 11.
I see it both ways, man.
I do too.
Because the old adage about like if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have one. Because you would ideally want to have like Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. There's no question. You know who your starter is. Like last year, there was no rotation on the offensive line. You had 4 returning starters, and DJ Chester was the center.
Yeah.
Like Will Campbell was your left tackle. There was no rotation. You knew it. I think a big part of this is you have so many new guys because of the transfers. Like they're not all established starters on this team, and they're all going to play, which is my point. Like, if you told me Gabe Relaford and Jack Pyburn took the first snaps at defensive end against Clemson, I'd be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you told me Patrick Payton and Gabe Relaford took the first snaps, I'd be like, okay, I believe that. If you told me that Bernard Gooden and Dom McKinley started at defensive tackle the first snap, I'd be like, I believe that. If you told me Dom McKinley, Ahmad Bro, I'd be like, I believe that. If you told me it was Jacobian Guillory and Bernard Gooden, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I could see that. My point is, I think all of these guys, all of them, are going to play and going to play a lot, and I don't think there's a giant disparity among them, which is a massive change from a year ago when you weren't very good. Like you were looking for guys that could be starters for you. This, I think, is a situation where you got a lot of dudes that have already been multi-year starters at the Power 4 level wherever they've been. They're just all here on the same team now, which makes it more challenging. I kind of believe what he says there.
You can look at it like that, which that's how I'm going to choose to look at it too, because I want them to be really good. Or you could look at it and say nobody's taking a step forward.
It's not that.
Okay, great.
It's not that. I would tell you the biggest question. I was doing an interview this morning with our buddies Aaron and Noah on ESPN Austin this morning, and we were talking a little bit about this. And in their preseason countdown, they had LSU number 11. I'm like, guys, that's low. That's too low. And I know LSU's 9 in the AP, and they may lose to Clemson, whatever. It's just this team has talent everywhere, and they should. They went and spent like $15 million in the portal. Mm-hmm. I mean, they should have talent everywhere. That's not the question. Isn't do they have talent at quarterback and running back and receiver and edge? Like yes, they have talent everywhere. The question is, can Brian Kelly and his coaching staff get this group with a ton of new dudes all to play together as one, to get the system, to get the timing, to get all the stuff as a group of, I know they don't like the word, but like a group of mercenaries who are all one-year players coming together to make money and trying to win a championship. Can you get them all to play together as one? Like Ole Miss did this a year ago, and they were super talented, and they had the most players drafted in the history of that program, and they lost to Kentucky, who won one league game, and that was in Oxford against Ole Miss. Like, that's the challenge. It's not, do you have the players? Is anybody stepping up? It's, how do you make it all fit together? How do you make all the pieces fit together? That's the challenge for this team. That's going to be the challenge for this team all year. Okay, brought to you by Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. Windows, doors, siding. They do shutters as well. Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. 288-8138, 288-8138 for Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. You want to give them a shout, do it. Remember, maybe your HOA requires wood windows and you're tired of replacing them every 3, 4, 5 years. Don't. Do it once and be done forever. With wood windows, yeah, that's a thing. With Relief Windows, Give them a buzz. Get a lifetime warranty on wood windows. So install once, you're done forever. 288-8138. 288-8138 for Relief Windows and reliefwindows.com. Look, you can go shop around. You can get prices. But I'm telling you right now, if you're just shopping price, like if you're just looking for who's going to sell me windows the cheapest, that's not going to be Relief Windows. If you want the best windows, the best warranty, the best experience, the best install, the best service, all of it, then there's only one call. It's Relief Windows. Reliefwindows.com, reliefwindows.com. Okay. I would love to hear about your banana ball experience. Because last week about this time, you jetted out of here to go to Alec Box Stadium to relive your glory days, to put on a purple uniform and a gold cape. I'm sorry, a pink uniform and a gold cape. And to step into the box, at the box, against someone getting paid to throw a baseball and try to get you out. We'll hear how that went when we come back on AFR.
AFR.
You know, I've spent so much time when we talk about Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness telling you about HRT, and of course a lot of people know they do ED treatments as well. Really, 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 really want you to understand the breadth of services that they offer, especially this week introducing dozens of new peptide treatments. If you're not familiar with peptides, it's okay, but it's a great idea to educate yourself. No matter what you might be dealing with physically, chances are there's some natural element, a peptide treatment that can help. And at Goodwood, they have the lowest prices and never any contracts. I've told you, like, I'm on NAD Plus and BPC 157. BPC 157 is Body Protection Compound 157. It has been labeled a miracle drug for a lot of people, helping recover from injuries. Learn more. YourGoodwood.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Tiger Country is 100.7 The Tiger. In the car on 100.7 FM or on the 100.7 The Tiger app.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
I say, girl, don't you do that. I say, girl, don't you do that. I say, boy, don't you do that. I say, boy, don't you do that. I say, y'all, don't y'all do that. I say, boy, don't y'all
We dropped the ball. Your walk-up song last week. Bring it up, Alondra.
Stuff now, roll with it. Talk that stuff now, roll with it. Talk that stuff now, walking like a dog. Walking like a dog, walking like a walking like a dog. What dog, walking like a dog.
We missed it.
Walking like a
We missed it. Golly.
Did you have a walk-up song?
Yeah.
What was it?
Boosie, Crazy.
Oh.
You screwed up with that, too, because I told you to set it off.
This is it right here. We should have done it. If I play for him again, this is it.
What part of the song? Because you're probably only going to get like 30 seconds of the song.
I think my only ask would be for that, I want you to play the entire song.
Just keep it playing during the AB. Because they play music during the AB.
They do. Or we could have the entire team do this dance.
It's like 8 minutes. It's
commitment.
Yeah, but they're not going to do 8 minutes. Like when they dance, how long they dance?
You don't do the whole thing. You could just do part of it. Oh, man. That's a good one. It's a good one, for sure.
So good. All right. So?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, you hear people, they're like, oh, you know, it's the Savannah Bananas or the Harlem Globetrotters for baseball, and it's not. It's just not. I mean, the Harlem Globetrotters was a lot of basketball. This isn't a lot of baseball. It's like the circus meets baseball. I mean, there's a guy that went and hit while he was on a unicycle and hit it. Like hit the ball, which is
How you do that?
I don't know. I don't know how he did. Zach Watson caught 2 balls mid backflip.
Doing a backflip, saw that.
Like
crazy.
In the air, catching the ball, doing the back. I mean, it's less baseball, more entertainment. They do an amazing job. The guys don't sit in the dugout. Like they stand up outside the dugout and dance and do stuff the whole time. Like
so good.
They're there for 2 hours, standing up, doing their thing. Like I was extremely impressed with the entire setup, start to finish. It's a thing. Like when the game's over, the game's not over. There's a band that's playing in the back, and all the players are over there dancing and drinking beers, and like I mean, it's a real thing. The clubhouse manager for the Party Animals, was the clubhouse manager for the Atlanta Braves when I was in the big leagues. That's how big this thing is. He left the major leagues.
Did he leave, or he just wasn't doing anything, or he left the majors to go work for the Bananas or the Party Animals?
Yes. Wow. Like, doesn't matter if they win or lose. Like they're having a good time. It's fun. It's you know, and these guys are talented, man. They're talented. I was thoroughly impressed and would do it again in a heartbeat, and I would absolutely go back as a spectator and watch and be amazed at what some of these guys can do.
All right, Paul, I need you to find the video. Okay. It's if you just go to Twitter, you'll find it. You want me to send it to you? Oh, you got it? Okay. All right. So you told me last week. Oh, here you go. All right, that was font. This is the introduction for all of them. So you told me last week the only thing you didn't want to do was strike out Beloso there, and then Jared Mitchell were the 4. So it's Font, you, Beloso, and J. Mitch.
Right.
You told me the only thing you didn't want to do was strike out or break your bat.
Correct.
So there's Fontenot. Fontenot roped one down the first baseline. Great play by the first baseman. I mean, really like legitimately airborne, beautiful defensive play. You came up and you flew out to right. up and away, and you made some solid contact there, but you flew out to right. Beloso and Jared Mitchell both struck out. So walk me through your at-bat then and how you think it went when you struck out, or when you flew out to right.
So I think it's like a 7-second pitch clock or something. So, I mean, it's quick.
Yeah,
you're
going.
You can't get in the box, dig in, and get ready to hit. Like, that doesn't happen. You get in the box and the ball's coming. So the first one got on me, surprised me. I wasn't really ready, fouled that one off. But it actually worked out perfect because I was able to get my timing down. When you're pinch hitting, you want to foul off the first pitch. You don't want to put that one in play because now you've seen one and you can get your timing and all that stuff. And then, yeah, I mean, look, I got decent barrel on it. It wasn't great. But I mean, it stung my hands a little bit. But the outfielder went back a step or two. I'm perfect. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I was, you know what? I'll take it. And as I was running to first base, the thought went through my brain, like, if I would have prepared a little bit, that's over his head. Like, no, I could still do this. 100%. I don't know. Maybe the guy stunk, but maybe not. Maybe I should.
What pitch did he throw you?
Heater away.
So you hit a 87-mile-an-hour fastball up and away, and you flew out lazily to right and thought, I could do this?
Yeah, yes. 100%. Yep. If that's what it looks like still, then I can do this. That went through my brain.
I don't think that's what it looks like when Paul Skeens and Garrett Crochet are throwing.
But you're not supposed to hit those guys. Those guys are supposed to get you out.
Yeah.
But like that guy?
Well, that's why that guy's playing for the Savannah Bananas.
Maybe so. But
excuse me, not even the Savannah Bananas. The Texas Tailgaters.
Yeah.
That's why he's playing for the Texas Tailgaters.
Maybe so.
Because he can't play for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
But also, I mean, it's been, what year is it?
It's been 13 years.
It's been 13 years since Papa was like tried to get a hit off somebody trying to get me out.
Yeah.
And I felt good. I went through my entire routine offensively last Tuesday.
Okay.
With some of the LSU players.
You went out to the box. So what's your offensive routine?
Top hand, bottom hand, like one hand drills off the tee, just to get the hands going. I did that every day when I was playing. High tee, so I get the tee real high, just try to get on top of the ball, just 15, 20 swings. And then I set the tee up in different areas, and I try to hit parts of the cage. And until I feel comfortable hitting it in that spot, I don't move on to the next spot.
Okay.
Dude, I got like 3/4 of the way through all that. I was gassed. So I didn't finish. I didn't finish. So after that, I do side flips, and then I do front flips. I skipped the side flips because I was gassed. And I'm like, let me just see a ball coming at me, like, from the front, and we'll see what this looks like. So, I mean,
this is all Tuesday.
This is Tuesday. So Milam the entire time is making fun of me. I mean, nonstop. He's like, Ryan, listen, man, like, you should probably just let him do the introduction and then don't hit. He goes, you look like a 90s throwback player.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I had on Milam's cleats.
What does that mean, a 90s throwback player?
I don't know.
I mean, it's what you are. But.
So I would take a swing. I'm like, how'd that look? He'd be like, horrible. I'd take another swing. How'd that look? Worse. I was like, all right, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do leg kick. All right, leg kick. I feel like I'm hitting it good.
Yeah.
Like, how was that? He's like, not good. But the best part was freshman Jack Ruckert at LSU was there too. So I've been giving him lessons since he was like 9. I love Jack. Jack, on the other hand, was pumping me up. He's like, yeah, Coach. He calls me Coach Ryan. Yeah, Coach Ryan, that was awesome. You got it, dude. You're gonna get a hit, man. Like, this is awesome. So I got Milam in one ear telling me I stink. And Ruckert's like, no, dude, that was good. So I don't know, man. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And shout out to Jesse Cole. I mean, what a business. I called him the next day, and he called, and thanked me and all that, which I thought was very nice of him. And I started digging into him a little bit from a business standpoint. This guy's brilliant. Like, this is a real thing. Like, in Disney World, you get off the ride, you have to walk through the place to buy all the stuff. Same deal here. You're not getting in that seat without going through and buying some swag. Like, it's...
They got it.
They got it, man. So it was awesome. I enjoyed it, man. Shout out to those guys.
I mean, for real though, we're joking, having fun, but dude, you're 45. You haven't played in 13 years, and you went out there against a kid trying to get you out, and you made solid contact and flew out to right. And Beloso and Jared Mitchell struck out. And no disrespect to those guys. I mean, J. Mitch hadn't played a minute either. Beloso's been 2 years, but 2 years is a long time when you're not playing. It's a long time. Papa at 45, 13 years out the game, goes out there and takes a live AB and pumps one into right field.
I felt good about it. I really did.
I just knew you were going to hit backside too. I knew you were going the other way. Every conversation I've ever had with you about hitting, it's always just tell guys to go the other way.
Do it.
All the stuff with Milazzo we talked about all the years, just always go the other way. Let the ball travel, go the other way. Get all the information as it comes. I was like, he's going to hit it to right field. I just knew you were. I thought you were going to dribble one between. I thought you were going to dribble one in the 3-hole. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. And I would have been fine with that.
Yeah, I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought you were just going to put it on the ground, get it into right field, and take your base. That's what I thought you were going to do.
My brother Wes was like,
I didn't think you were going to elevate it.
He's like, you're hitting a ground ball to the second baseman, and I would bet $100,000 on that. You're probably not going to get hit, but you're going to hit a ground ball to the second baseman. Or I could have tried to pull the ball and punched. No thanks. I'm not doing that.
I knew you weren't doing that. I thought you'd hit it on the ground to the right side, and I thought it would dribble through.
I will say this, though, man. I was a little apprehensive about stepping onto a baseball field with a sleeveless jersey on. I didn't love that.
Well, the good thing is all you do is curls. So, it looks good on you, right?
Sneaky jacked. I probably should have went and done a spray tan before. Had I known that I was going to be sleeveless, I would have gone spray tan, huge teeth whitener before the deal, but I didn't, so I didn't know any better. But, I mean, look, you live and you learn.
Teeth whitener.
Yeah.
It was kind of packed, too.
It was packed.
Great crowd.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
I mean, how cool is that?
To be able to get to do that again, and I realized it wasn't a real game. Okay, I'm not an idiot. But it was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids never saw me play and could really comprehend it. They've seen videos and they knew. I looked up in the suite and Macy's jumping up and down.
Oh, that's cool.
And she's like, Dad, I low-key shed a tear.
Aw.
That's cool.
I low-key shed a tear.
That was her exact word. Yeah. So it was cool, man. I enjoyed it for sure.
That's great. I'm glad you did it. It takes some gumption, too, to get out there, I
wasn't nervous. I thought I might be a little nervous. I wasn't.
You didn't get to play in the field?
Well, that was kind of part of the thing. I was like, I'm not dancing and I'm not playing defense. I mean,
Why wouldn't you dance?
No, I'm not dancing on the
Did the other guys?
No. I'm not dancing on the baseball field.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I had on a sleeveless jersey, so might as well.
You are. Look at you. It's pink, too.
I know, man. Golly. I have the jersey still. I tried to steal the pants because Houston wanted to wear it for Halloween this year. He's so good.
Why didn't you get the pants? Why wouldn't they give you the pants?
I could probably get them, but they said I could have the jersey, so I kept the jersey.
Well, of course, it says Theriot on it.
Yeah.
What are they going to do with that?
Well, they had two of them three of them. I had to sign one for their deal, and then they were going to auction or sign two of them. They auction one off, sign one for their clubhouse, and then I got to keep one. So that was cool.
That is cool. Yeah. What are they going to do with the pants? I mean,
maybe a hell of a Halloween outfit.
What about the cup?
Yeah, I didn't wear a cup.
Oh, you lied, dude. You told me you were wearing a cup.
I know. Well, I didn't play defense.
You told me you were wearing. So?
Yeah, I didn't wear a cup.
Extra large.
I should have. I missed an opportunity.
Yeah, you did.
Dang it.
AFR is brought to you by Shaw Bills Tire and Auto Service. ShawBillsTire.com. I was trying to think of a segue from Party Animals, Banana Ball to Shaw Bills. It didn't readily present itself.
It's okay.
You got one?
Mm-mm.
You got a new whip, so.
I did get a new whip. I might need to bring it to Shaw Bills.
I think you do need to bring it to Shaw Bills.
There you go.
ShawBillsTire.com. You got tires on there?
I do.
Well, when it's time for new ones, go to Shaw Bills.
Okay.
When it's time for an oil change, bring it to Shaw Bills.
Okay.
Tire rotation, check engine light, new wiper blades, any of it for your vehicle, take it to Shaw Bills. ShawBillsTire.com, ShawBillsTire.com. They're just the best. Treat you like family. Locations all over South Louisiana. Shop tires, schedule service. You do it all at the website, ShawBillsTire.com. Hat tip to Miss Beth, the whole team over at Shaw Bills. Modern Tire Dealer of the Year, a national award for the Dealer of the Year this year. Shawbills Tire and Auto Service. ShawBillsTire.com. Shawbills, where we keep you rolling. Okay, when we come back, Saints play Jacksonville on Sunday, noon in the Dome. Give you a little bit of what we're looking for, and then we'll wrap up the show today with Ask Ryan, so get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, text us. 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Stick around. It's AFR.
AFR.
The Get Gordon Billboard Design Competition is back.
Oh, yeah.
You going to design one this year?
I'd love to. I'm going to give it a shot.
Love this so much. So, we all know Gordon's got billboards everywhere, and this is the third year that they're bringing back their annual Get Gordon Billboard competition. So, all you got to do, make it your own, make it fun. Campaign starts on Monday. So when we're back here Monday, they start. It'll end Sunday, September 21st. You can win up to $2,000 in prizes and a donation to a charity of your choice, and, of course, a chance to see your billboard all across Louisiana. Children, adults, everybody can participate. Just go to getgordon.com/billboards for full details and to submit your design. Getgordon.com/billboards. Get Gordon and get it done.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business. 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Do you know what that mean, man? I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Do you know what that mean? She got her own house. She got her own car. 2 jobs, work hard.
Craig said, ask Ryan. Do your kids take the bus to school, or do they get dropped off and picked up?
They drive.
What did they do before they drove?
They got dropped off and picked up.
Interesting.
Yeah. There wasn't a bus option. I'd love for there to be a bus option.
Anthony said, Matt, tell Ryan my wife is a bus driver. Everyone has to stop regardless because kids are goofy and drivers are absolutely stupid. If you don't trust people driving straight, would you trust them driving around kids trying to make sure they're getting off at the right corner? It's a good point.
All right, look, I'll take it. I'm not going to argue that. I want safety. I don't want anybody to get hit by a car.
Jeff Patrick sent me a text on the text. You can text the show, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. He said, Matt, did you see Field Yates, Mel Kiper video, the top 5 quarterbacks for the 2026 draft? Nuss didn't make their top 5.
Oh, got him. Who did that?
Field Yates and Mel Kiper.
Oh, those two guys are idiots.
That admittedly feels like a miss. Especially if Arch isn't in the field. I don't know, man. That feels like a pretty significant miss. Let's see. They've got Arch. They're saying Arch isn't in there. I'm scrolling this video trying to see who else they have in there, but it says Nuss isn't in there. So, let's see. Lenora Sellers. Drew Aller from Penn State, Cade Klubnik, Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza, and then Sam Levitt. Wow.
What? Who are these guys?
Admittedly, I can't tell you much about Fernando Mendoza from Indiana. Sam Levitt is a really talented guy. He's quarterback at Arizona State. Last year got them into the playoff. He's back this year. Mendoza from Indiana. I mean, we all watched Indiana get housed by Notre Dame in the playoff when they played 2 ranked teams. Ohio State and Notre Dame. They got housed by both of them. But the committee's a bunch of self-important blowhards. Sit there in a hotel ballroom in suburban Dallas debating things like defensive efficiency and game control, using their supreme executive power to determine who has the privilege to play for a championship. And all those goons do is who has the fewest losses. Okay. Oh, Indiana didn't play anybody, but they were 11-1. Cool, put them in.
Stupid.
I'm okay with them being in the playoff. I mean, you play the schedule until we have uniform scheduling. But I'm not okay. But it's why we should have an expanded playoff, where you can actually have a full playoff and let all these teams in and compete. Just my take on it anyway. All right, we will get to Ask Ryan to wrap up the show, so you get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, text us, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. I know you have no interest in the Saints game this weekend whatsoever. It's noon Sunday. You're not going to watch it against Jacksonville.
I watched a little bit of the last one.
What did you think?
We stink.
What did you watch? Name me one player.
It was just
one
the
player
fourth,
that played.
It was the fourth quarter. So what's his name was playing quarterback is what I wanted to see.
Which one?
Not the
Shuck or Hainer?
Hainer was playing.
Why did you want to see Hainer?
I didn't. I wanted to see Shuck.
You
I wanted to see Shuck play. But yeah, so I did watch a little bit. So you'd be proud of me.
A little bit. You just happenstance felt. Yeah. Just
well, no, I was trying to get to the History Channel, and that was on, and I was like, oh well, let me watch this. Just see how we look.
Erica texted me earlier, and she was like, "Hey, can we have a in-home like date night tonight, like a movie and wine?" Like, and she wants to watch.
Nice.
Look, I'll show you her text. She said, "This is what she texted me." She said, "Looking for it. There it is." She texted me and said, "Can we please have a movie and wine date night tonight?"
Okay.
Like she did. When? Friday, 9:45. Where? Couch. What? Happy Gilmore 2. Props needed. Blankets. Probably need a few more props. Snacks, wine, and cookies.
Wine and cookies?
That's what she put in there.
That's gross. So you're not going to
disagree.
You like wine and cookies?
Wine I like wine. I love wine.
Yeah.
And I love cookies.
Red or white?
So I don't know. I'm a white wine girl, but I do dabble in red wine.
Okay. What kind of cookies?
Chocolate chip.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a thing then. You eat those
I don't know
together?
if it's a thing, but I would.
Like kegs and eggs. Alondra, have you ever had kegs and eggs?
Mm-mm.
Do you know what kegs and eggs?
I'm assuming it has to do with beer and maybe Kinder eggs. I don't know if I'm going off the chocolate and alcohol thing.
So it's a tailgating phrase for a morning game.
Oh.
If you're going to be morning tailgating, it's kegs and eggs.
Yeah.
You're drinking beer and eating eggs. Kegs and eggs.
I like it.
Yeah. You know what I really like? What started this forever ago was like a Mary Lee donut. When I used to go tailgate, we get Mary Lee donuts, and I'd drink. Dude, in my days, I drank Budweiser.
I love that.
I love Budweiser. I would drink Bud Heavy.
Did you smoke cigarettes back then?
I've never, legitimately, honestly, hand on Bible, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Man.
It's like, I've never smoked a cigarette ever in my, I love cigars, but I've never smoked a cigarette. They smell disgusting, all the health stuff involved, everything. Like, I've never, ever had any interest or inclination whatsoever to smoke a cigarette in my life, ever. Never done it.
You need to give it a shot.
And I've never dipped either.
You should. I mean, if you're drinking Budweisers, you should be smoking cigarettes.
I mean,
those two go hand in hand. That's like cookies and milk.
Your boy was drinking. I mean, this was in my 20s, early mid 20s, and I'd be drinking like a case of Bud Heavy on a game day.
Yeah.
Like, we'd start at about 6 a.m. and for a 7 o'clock game, if I drank a beer every half an hour, and you're tailgating for 12 hours, you're drinking a case of beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are my Saturdays, man. I was also running marathons at the time. So I'd probably wake up at, 4, go run 17 miles, then go shower, change, go tailgate, and then, crushing 24 beers on a Saturday.
Man. And then going to New Orleans for the Saints game on Sunday.
Did that.
Dang.
Definitely. That's absolutely thing.
Grinder.
Idiot is actually what I was. Idiot. I don't recommend that to anybody. Get your rest. Take care of your body. Okay, it's after further. So Saints play on Sunday against Jacksonville. We all want to see the quarterbacks, of course. I want to see Kendre Miller again. I thought Kendre popped early in the game. I'm curious to see how much run he gets. And on the defensive side, I want to see these defensive ends. I think it's the end for Isaiah Foskey. He played the most defensive snaps last week and did not record a statistic. That's just a total disaster. Is this just an inevitability for him to be done? Be looking for that on Sunday. Okay, final break of the show. We'll do Ask Ryan next.
AFR.
GLO, glowresources.com. They are complete employer solutions. Glow Resources and glowresources.com. No matter what industry you're in. Maybe you're in media. Maybe you're in roofing. Maybe you're in construction. Maybe you've got a CPA firm. Maybe you're an attorney. Doesn't matter. If you're looking for skilled blue-collar workers, any type of white-collar job, professional placement division is there for you, up to C-level management. Glow Resources can help find the right people for whatever job you're looking for. The hiring market for so many people is bad. Trust Glow Resources that they have the systems in place to find the right people for your job, and they guarantee it, as a matter of fact. If they find someone for your business and it doesn't work, they'll give you a prorated refund or they'll find a replacement for free. You have nothing to lose, just to be more profitable. It's Glow Resources. glowresources.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
All right, down the stretch we come. Final segment on a Friday edition of AFR. We're talking to the break. Curtis Rourke was the quarterback for Indiana last year. He's gone. So Alondra was telling me, Mr. Ryan, favorite 90s rapper? That's a good question.
Tupac.
How much time you got? You answered quickly. No doubt at all?
Tupac. 90s.
Snoop?
Tupac.
Dre?
Tupac.
Biggie?
Tupac or C-Loke? Baton Rouge legend.
Okay. I'll do it for us here. Shout out to Don Juan Cigar Bar. Alondra, Paulie, thanks. You'll have an awesome weekend. See you back here Monday at 3.
After further review.
Say, you want to buy some land?
Yes, you know the answer to that.
Really? Mm-hmm. Where do you want to buy land?
Somewhere in Louisiana. I would say probably like East Feliciana, Westville area.
How much? How much land?
1,000
acres.
Yeah, I want 1,000.
What do you want to do with that?
I just want to be there. I want to pee outside. I'm going to run around naked in the woods. Think that'd be fun. So, yeah. Capture the flag, maybe.
Well, if you're thinking of buying land, sounds like you are.
Yep.
You should probably call First South Farm Credit. Because since 1916, they help people like you
pee outside.
Buy land where, yes, if you would like to urinate outside, but I do that at my house too, and I don't own a bunch of property. First South Farm Credit. Visit firstsouthland.com.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land.
Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Tiger Country is 100.7 The Tiger. In the car on 100.7 FM or on the 100.7 The Tiger app. 90s country and beyond. 100.7 The Tiger.